not complacent. I mean, well,
be honest.
I am complacent. I'm not adjacent to what you were saying. No.
Come on, be honest.
I'm not complacent. Just let me go, just let me go. Just let me go. I'm not complacent. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. Just let me go, just let me go. I'm not adjacent. Admit it, I'm still complacent. Yes, ma'am, I'm safe.
Yes, ma'am, I'm safe.
Called the people and they told me, go to your happy place. I'm not complacent.
Yeah, be honest, man. Come on.
If I'm honest, I'm still complacent. Just let me go, just let me go. Just let me go.
Can't do that.
I didn't do anything wrong,
What'd you do?
but I feel like I've done everything. I'm not complacent, I'm not adjacent. Just let me go, just let me go. I've done all the steps, just let me.
Yes, I'm safe.
I'm not complacent. Just let me go, just let me go. I'm so complacent.
8 a.m. bookings, 8 a.m. flights. I'm flying on United for the night. Sending out a text, I'm alright. They serving Cardi, but I'm drinking something light. Pilot said turn the phones off. 7 miles in the air. No air, got my thoughts in it. From the heart, shawty authentic. My next whip gon' be all tinted. Made a withdrawal last night, it's all printed. Next chain on Serena, girl, it's all hidden. I needed someone, you was all hidden. Damn dog, no, I can't even explain it. Felt like shawty had me on retainer. Just another option, probably entertainment. Never been a part-time, never that. I'm in a new headspace, first class, right above the clouds now. Scared to fly my whole life, I be looking down. Got my head in the clouds, shawty, I ain't coming down. I ain't see it at the time, but I'm sure I see it around now. 8 a.m. bookings, 7 mile heights, 600 miles from my home, long nights. 5 a.m. up, getting ready for the flight. Mama raised a risk taker, always roll the dice. I done cut them all off, run it back twice. Every day's a blessing, bad days really come and go. I done been to hell and back, doesn't mean I should've though. Yeah, doesn't mean I should've though. Gave me signs so I should've known. Plenty ways that it could've gone, and I can't even let you know. You got another situation, so guess I gotta let you go. Number ain't changed, but guess I gotta let you go. My addy ain't changed, but guess I gotta.
Que estaba dentro de ti.
you tell by the way I wrap my necklace. Tryna find a way to make her jealous. Tryna find a way to make her jealous. Is it working? 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 Tryna find a way to make her jealous.
Who did you expect?
La 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 la. Listen, dope, go. It's Friday where my freaks at with a good smoke. I'm tryna turn a bad girl to a good hoe. Niggas showing crops outside with a CeeLo. Been a little while since I seen that nigga Debo. Sorry, but I'm no Laurie. Where's Elo? Got a bad bitch stroking my big ego. Neck so clean like I slapped on C-Glow. Gambino, Luciani, Don Vito. Cash rules everything around me and Gino. Cop the Delino, Hef Tuck, Stretch Casino, Escamino, King Heem, that's Petrino, Sig Sawyer, Dig Deeper, Pastorino, Cash Molino, Me Milano, Ass Vecinos, Blast the Blocker, Sergi Baca, Gran Turismo, I'll stuff ya in a locker, Ask for Dino, Pass we know, that's legal, Ask Seagull. Let that bitch breathe. That bitch breathe. A true surgeon, body bags and bigs bourbon. New purpose, pull up stunting, the news urgent. Who's lacking, who's packing, who's serving? Who's working for these dollars and who's serving? Who's searching for sweet moves when the mood's certain? Just watch the stars aligning, the mood's perfect. New Da Vinci moves swiftly, dudes hurting. And they a surface to see you worthless. So lace up your boots, call up your troops. My clergy rep me scurry, all of y'all better shoot. I was calling on the 30 while I was walking with the deuce. Every price for being great, gotta pay it when it's due. Know my nigga shot water, just stand, it was fluke. Left hand with the steak, my right hand with the duke. That's a semi-cock loaded like a fucking Nike screws. Plus that bitch precision got it, told him get it and I got it, pussy.
You admit that you have slapped Tina before, but why, Ike?
She would be walking around looking sad, with a lip drop, and I keep asking her, "And what is the matter with you? What's wrong?" And it's always nothing. And it would go on for a day or two till finally, why the don't you? And then this is where I would slap her or something. Then she would change her mood or attitude or something. Let me tell you, I would say this. I would do no more to Tina, and I did no more to Tina than I would want somebody to do to my mother.
They be one old school men. Got you. So every time the A.O.C show start, that clip was going to play. That's a perfect meme. Perfect meme. Perfect meme. Men need to be more traditional like the men before. Men before were way better. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Men before were way better. I agree. I agree. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You see what time it is, man. It's cold out here in these streets. That's why I'm wearing my
Winter.
beanie. The
Winter
wintertime
has
is here.
arrived.
Wintertime is here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All you women that be, house husbands 2024, y'all not real, man. See, the thing is, unfortunately, dealing with the internet, you only work on extremes. So either you get house husbands 2024 or you get a slap to the face. You get Ike. So you pick it. You want to be Ike or you want somebody that'll take care of the kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? What you want? What do you want? It's cold out here in these streets.
That's how you gonna start the show?
Oh, yeah. No, we starting with ultimate pettiness. We're not gonna be here for a long time. Just for a good time. We ain't got all day. We ain't got all day to be trying to entertain you losers. And I'm only talking to those who's really causing problems on the Hamp show over there on This Might Be Risky. Like
If they pull up in the chat, make sure you drop the link for them because you never know. Maybe if there's a parking spot for a Maybach or a Rolls Royce in the chat, some people might pull up. We don't know.
I'll see. I don't know. I don't think so. But house husband gang. You know, we gotta find a way to even up the score because this is ridiculous. The men falling for it, the women. The men are just being useful idiots, as Fatty would say. Just house husband. And then when you really get checked, when people try to really ask you about it and you start explaining it, they get stuck like Chuck. I see where we're going. Man, now you're trying to redirect. Your GPS is fucked up, buddy. Sorry. I'm the captain now.
We live in delusion land, though. I saw a bunch of super chats. Oh, GBG, they from delusion land. We from delusion land. See, GBG go on the road. We go everybody when it come bring the smoke over here. They never show up. They never show up over here. They never tap that link when we home. We always go on the road.
It's so crazy. It's so hard being like the NBA champs, like and traveling city to city, even though we've won all our games. Like that don't make sense. You would think, I don't know, man.
Look,
I don't know.
I go on other people's panels to troll. All right, I don't troll too much on my own show, so I troll on other people's channels. I'm serious, but I troll. I have a little fun. They wasn't trying to let me enjoy myself, so we had to get serious just a little bit because I never knew all the haters in the chat. I knew some people didn't like. Man, the hate is strong. All for people that don't have the ability to listen, don't comprehend well, and think they smarter than us. Now, some people are. Now Hamp, he's smarter than us. I give it to him. Now, but like a lot of these other guys that pull up on a panel and they Maybach and they Rolls Royce, you know, because they so much better than us. They really don't listen well, and they act like we so lost, but they attack us with all kind of assumptions. All kind of assumptions that are inaccurate, false statements, quickly debunked. Then we reshift it and change the direction of the convo, and they go, no, keep that same energy. You wanted this smoke. Here it is. You wanted this.
And just to find out, the thing that they're talking about, they have no involvement. They want nothing to do with it. They don't even want to be married. I'm talking about house husbands. Married folks, and you don't want to do it. What you worried about it for?
Man. I'm gonna be nice because I ain't gonna let nobody force me to put no orange hoodie on for this show. I ain't gonna let them do it. Oh, it was about to go down. Oh, it was about to go.
Man, we be trying to make it cool. We be trying to be like, bro, this is not our show. We don't want to take over. Because you know what kept happening, right? What kept happening is after me and you spoke, those who were listening was like, I see where I get the point. We already got our first super chat. Shout out to Mel Stay Fitted for becoming a YouTube member, man. Come on, gang. And then we got Ilkan Ali with the 20 ball. He says, Cheeky and Aaron, it's when it's convenient. They will say they miss when men were traditional and better men on Monday, and then Friday they'll say the men oppressed their grandmothers and made them slaves. Double talk queens. Absolutely. And then we have a carryover from him show. This is the dating pool roast reactions. Says, I test out panels too. When I found out they on fuckery, I get on fuckery too. And guess what? It makes sense. Because you realize the show shifted, not with us. It was fun. It was consistent. It was cooling until we get a certain type of people. And then it's like, oh, I see you. Now you about to see me. So
it's really your fault though. So I'm be honest, because I was just tagging along. Where you going? I'm going to the mall. All right, I'm going with you. I just hopped in the whip with you. You was already going to the destination. And Lord behold, we never knew that we'd get stopped by roadside assistance. So you know how that goes.
I didn't know we had ops. Not my fault. I didn't know. Good thing we both stayed carrying, you know.
You know what my favorite part? People can't tell the difference from when I'm just joking a little bit, trolling a little bit, and when it's time to turn up a little. They can't, he don't know what he's talking about. We gonna see. We gonna see. Oh, I was man, you saved somebody because I was about to I'll let you handle that one though. But I was like,
that's my thing. He don't know he got saved.
Yeah.
I was telling him, hey, look, I'm trying to understand you. I'm not trying to make no jokes or attacks at you. All right. I'm trying to, you said you got some disagreements. Let's explore. This we tried exploring. This nigga is being dropped in the door to explore over here. Just needs a map.
We GBG is global. We touched it all up. We left the states. We touching people in all other UK.
Wherever you want to go. Wherever you want to go.
It seems like we go anywhere. We was having a good show. Fantastic was there. I was messing with him a little bit.
Yeah,
having a good old time. People. And people think they can just pull up on the general and think they don't run nothing over here.
They only want to do it on Hemp Show, though. I understand.
No, because I was about to, but then I was like, yeah, this it. You know what? Let me submit to the show. You know what I mean? Let me submit to the show because it was about to get turned up. Because I already know old boy was going to try to be stoic. I'm a masculine man. Like, why you emotional? I'm waiting for the emotional attacks, right? Because everybody know I'm far worried about emotions, right? Oh, it was just so close. But I pulled back. I said, you know what? No, because it's been crazy in these YouTube streets for the last 24 hours. Everything is up right now.
Everything. All right. Everything is up. To the tip of the top. But you know what it is,
If anybody wants to join the show, Cheeky, you let them on. You let them. If they got a problem with GBG, please send them a link. If y'all watch the show that we just any disagreements,
I'm putting in the chat. And because at this point, I don't know why people want to fight so bad. Especially when you keep telling them, look, I'm not here for all the. I'm not. Why are you doing this? What is your purpose? What's your reasoning? You don't even got to do that. You don't have to do it. But here we are. And it's so crazy. So many men came out the woodworks. What about the house husband thing? I'm telling you, they weren't able to give me any valid points. They just wanted to come up and try to bash, and it didn't work. But hey, that's how it goes on the internet.
first is first. Shout out to Hamp. Shout out to This Might Be Rich. Shout out to the crew over there. They ran a phenomenal show. And Hamp, I apologize if I ruined your show. That's my apology.
He
I did
didn't
not
mean to.
intend to. My goal was to make sure that they don't cross boundaries with the GBG. That was just my goal. I was going to be respectful because I'm respectful everywhere I go. However, I mean, it's 2024. So, I mean, it can go any way you want it to go. Any way you wanted to go. And it seems like they didn't want, to me, this is my opinion. They didn't really want no problems. That's just what I assess in a small, I'm like, oh, you know what? We gonna get right into the show because I ain't gonna be having you here all night. You got the beanie on. I'm scared. I'm scared I might offend you and say the wrong thing. So I'm gonna calm down.
Man, we never. We two steps together.
So for everybody that's wondering, any questions that y'all have, hit the link. Perspectives, thoughts like that, challenges, anything. Because also, if you can find some of those weirdos that was on the other and they want to pull up, please find them. Please do, because I would love to have that conversation with them without necessarily too many side distractions getting involved in that conversation, because it was gonna go real different.
Look at that! Look at that! What'd he say?
He know it. Come on, that
gang. Well, we was stomping our cigarettes.
Oh man,
stomping them out like cigarettes.
Oh, I was this close. They just don't know. Because in the whole beginning, everything was cool, flowing. Oh, guys, for the people that's just tuning in, we just left. What was the show about? Power and submission, right? And I pulled up a little late, so I was listening to the conversation, and then I jumped in because I just wanted to support the show, And it was going pretty well. We had a back and forth on what submission is, what it requires, authority, all these type of things. And we're building in the conversation, right? Because nobody has the concrete transfer into real life off of paper, right? So we build it in the conversation. We going back and forth, having fun, all this good stuff, right? But good dialogue. All of a sudden, Cheeky decide here, I'll be back in a few. And some weirdo pull up like, yo, where Cheeky at? I'm like, who is it? You know what? Let me not say nothing. Next thing I hear is, yeah, something about house husbands. I'm right, which right here. You talking about? Yeah, that's what we rep over. Don't say nothing. My whole mind was like, don't say nothing. Just wait. Because I gotta hear your perspective before I identify, right? So I'm listening, like it's like music to my ears. I'm listening for the cadence. Where is the jet? Like I'm listening to the cadence of it, everything. I'm like, what you got? And he ain't say nothing. You know what? He ain't say nothing. Let me make sure I got YouTube Premium signed in. All right, because I ain't trying to get roasted in the chat. Because if you ain't got YouTube Premium, apparently you're gonna get attacked. So I had to make sure we got YouTube Premium. All right. So here, right, Hamp is not on the panel right now. Q is running the panel. Okay. General stepped off for a minute. During the engagement, all of a sudden somebody pull up on the chat, from the chat, I presume, onto the panel. I don't know these people, right? Like, who is old boy? So we see old boy right here, y'all. You can see him with his mink, the blue custom-made mink in 2024 with the fitted on and the sunglasses with the sunroof. You see old boy, right? Right above Kasim. Shout out to the homie Kasim, right? Right above him. Old boy pull up on the panel and wants to have a conversation with the general. I said, oh, this should be good. Oh, this will be good. This will be good. And we're going to start from there, y'all. We're going to start from there.
Is Cheeky still here?
No.
Is Cheeky still here?
No.
Right now, y'all see me nodding my head. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm nodding in my head, I'm thinking, you don't want them problems. Because I already know he on some BS. I already know. Because Cheeky stepped off and Cheeky's still here. You can clearly see he's not there. It don't take rocket science to see he's not on the panel. He's clearly doing something. He's been going for a minute, right? So I'm nodding my head like, no, he's not here. Because I'm thinking, You don't want these problems. That's all I'm thinking. I don't want these problems. But you know what? Also, let me sit back and listen to him out, because I could be wrong. He might do want some problems. Those are all the things that's going through my mind at the time. Okay. Your first reaction is Cheeky. I'm pretty sure you good with the mink, the custom made mink he got on, and the hoodie.
Yeah, man,
that might be like custom made fitted hat that he got with the sunglasses. I don't know.
Look, I don't know. I don't got nobody. Look.
Yeah, the sunroof.
Oh, that's the thing, Sunshine. I didn't know he called you out by name. He wanted to smoke. GBG stands for get back. It don't stand for start shit. We be trying to mind our business, do our shows whenever we do them, right? We try to be the goody good two shoes with our head down, shoes tied, and then everybody always trying to ask, you got a burn on you? Yes, nigga. Absolutely. Your shit can be all over the pavement anytime. And then we got to go back to walking with our heads down and our glasses fixed. Like, why do you got to ask what's in my pockets? Why you can't just leave me alone? Oh, but you know what? It is what it is.
Now, here's the key. He obviously know you. He obviously know you. You know how I know that? Because he called you by name. Your name is not on that. You know what I'm saying? So he clearly watches. You see what I'm saying? So he clearly watches the show. So I already picked that up. I'm like, okay, some preconceived notions are going to come in this conversation, because this is very, very direct, right? Let's see what type of questions he got for you.
Because I came up because I heard the word house husband, and that made my hairs on my hands stand up. Because if you look at any guy that actually can get women, they do not talk this way. They do not talk about house husband. They do not put themselves in a subservient position when it comes to women. And when I hear guys coming up here trying to put black men again in this beneath, lower than position, I can't stand it. So I wanted to talk to Cheeky, and I wanted to ask him, is that what you meant? You wanted to promote black men being house husbands? Is that correct?
Now, you see how patient I am, because my initial reaction was like, I had to, that was me telling yourself, chill. This is me. Chill, right? I said to myself, where'd you get that notion from? When did Cheeky say these things? I haven't heard him speak such language. I haven't heard, I want black men to be in subservient position. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that position. Where'd you get that from? Now, maybe too much sunlight didn't hit your head, because clearly your sunroof works really well in your nice vehicle. So you probably got too much sunlight hitting your head. That's probably what it is. Because, too much interaction with the sunlight can mess with brain cells, right? That was never expressed. Now, I'm still remaining calm. Y'all can see my facial expression. I'm remaining calm because I'm trying not to jump, right? I'm like, that's not even true. But I'm hoping he actually gives a concrete statement to what's actually being said, to prove that we idiots, we don't know what we're talking about, and we live in, Delulu land, right? I'm waiting for it, right? I'm waiting for it. I don't know if he ever got it. So eventually you make your way back onto the channel. Okay.
Correct.
He came back for a second.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get Mr. S. As soon as Cheeky pop back up, we'll put them in the middle. Mr. S, what's popping?
Good evening, everyone. Hope you are well.
How's it going? Oh, wait, hold on, Mr. S. They got a little bit of smoky smoke. You feel me?
Oh, who got smoke?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, Cheeky.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I have to say this. Don't he kind of look like Trigger Mike from this angle?
He do.
He do, right?
He look like a younger Trigger Mike.
He look like Trigger Mike from this angle. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man. My brother Trigger Mike. I'm sorry, but I'm just, listen. It's cameras. I'm First of all, And this how you know Cheeky like who got smoke? Because he trying to see where the fire's at, like where they sending shots from. Little did he know they try to walk him right into it. So I said, let me fall back because I'm not gonna lie, I'm already a little irritated when I heard his cadence and how his voice speaks. Any man that get a lot of women don't speak like that. Once I heard that, I was already turned up. I'm like, we got one of these. We got one of these people that only men operate like this. Men that get women do this, all these things, and you sick of YouTubers and you sick of people on panels. Now you want to become a person on the panel to tell the people that you sick of listening to on the panel. We used to this. We used to y'all doing this. 100%. We so sick of y'all saying, oh, by the way, we tired of y'all people on panels saying whatever y'all want to. We tired of y'all. And then y'all come up on the panel to tell us how y'all tired of us. And y'all do exactly what y'all sick of. It's annoying and it makes y'all look dumb. Just
it does.
It's annoying and it makes y'all look dumb. I'm tired of men on YouTube complaining about women. All right, so how about you come up on YouTube to complain about men complaining about women? Because that sounds like a much better idea. This is what's occurring. So this man is over here. Yeah, man that really get women don't talk like that. They definitely don't talk like you. Men that get, they don't talk like you. They don't go on YouTube and go, men that get women don't talk like that. So I just want to talk to him. What is your interest to talk to somebody that don't get no women? What's your interest in it? I don't know. My bad, Chica. At any time where you feel I'm stepping on you, I apologize. But this is all the thoughts that's going through my head in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. That's all it was.
I heard you say before that you were looking for a virgin, right? And then you changed it to maybe she was, 2 or 3 bodies. So since you want to be a house husband, can she have 100 bodies and you're okay?
I just want to confirm. He's confirmed that he knew who you was already by saying, I heard you say before. So that's confirmation. I'm not just assuming. I'm putting the pieces together. He know who you are, right?
Yeah.
It's clear as day, right? And now he's challenged. Oh, you said you want a virgin, but 1 or 3. Now listen to this question, right? Please, people. Are you saying you will deal with a woman that got 100 bodies in order to be a house husband? That's sound information right there. What a phenomenal question. They think this is the smart stuff, and we the dumb ones. This is what they think.
Bodies. So since you want to be a house husband, can she have 100 bodies and you're okay with that as long as you're a house husband?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. And this is what you want you would tell other men, younger men, hey, this is what you want to do.
No, I didn't.
She can do whatever she wants as long as you're a house husband.
Yeah, I never said.
Can I just? Where did he get these assertions from? Because he said he heard you before, and then came up there in a whole bunch of dribble about things you did not say. He said a whole bunch of stuff about things you did not say. You know how I know? Because I've been around you for a long time, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, he never said that. He didn't say that. But these people think they're so much smarter. And you know what? Clearly they are, because people believe in this stuff. I guess all I need to do is get a sunroof, some glasses, throw on, and ta-da! I can go on a YouTube panel and challenge Cheeky. I can go get. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know what? Let me calm down. I'm not gonna put the on. I'm not gonna put the hoodie on. I'm not gonna put the hoodie on. Right, so, leading up to this point, also side note for the viewing audience, I was messing up. I was eating on camera, by the way. I was hungry. I ain't gonna I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So if y'all watching the replay and y'all see me in the corner, I was eating. I normally don't eat on camera, but I was eating, okay? Because I was hungry. So I'm glad Hamp put me in the corner over there so I could just, you know what I mean, do my thing. But I had to listen to this nonsense. I had to listen to this nonsense, okay? I don't know. What's his name? Caesar's Palace? Okay. Is that like a Roman name or something? I don't know.
Caesar's Palace.
I
That's
don't
a pizza place. Let me say.
So okay, he delivers pizzas. Got it. So, mm, mm, mm. My bad. My bad. What Granville says? He says Timu trigger Mike. See, Timu, shout out to my guy, E the Man Williams, because he told me what Timu was. I had no idea what the heck Timu was. So shout out to E. And shout out to my brother, Sophisticated Jerk says Caesar, or Caesar, as I like to say, got on a Snuggie and some masterpiece sneakers. Hey, them sneakers is fire though. I'm sure some of y'all bought those masterpiece sneakers. Yeah, I seen a few. Yeah, I definitely seen somebody walking outside with them. Yeah, I seen them. Shout out to Masterpiece. Make sure y'all pick them sneakers up. Oh man, do you know how serious you look right now in this moment? That is that one finger on the side of your head is the same expression I do all the time. It's not a good outcome because that means I'm thinking too much right now. I'm like, so I already know where this is about to go, and he doesn't listen very well.
Said other men should do that. One, and then two, I think that should be an option. I think men should have the option to be a house husband and not be judged or viewed as dumb or whatever the case may be. Because y'all do a lot of stupid shit and y'all in traditional marriages. So why can't I be in a household marriage, or why can't I be the household or maintainer or whatever?
What's stupid shit?
I think being ran by somebody that you guys keep saying doesn't have authority and not acknowledging the fact that they have all the authority that y'all say that they don't is really dumb. And you continue to make this thing about, I guess, the ego. I don't know not you per se, right? I'm not speaking to you exactly. I'm speaking to just the mindset of traditional men. Whenever I say house husband, they go wrong and they don't explore or even think. They just go wrong. And then after I explain to them, hey, what do you, as a husband, what is your purpose within the marriage? Well, it's to make sure that this is done and this is done and the kids are taken care of and the finances of this and she's okay and my needs are never being met, or they get met after all of that's done, but it's never ending. It's never done. And I go, how is that fair? And then they go, well, it's not. You're just a man. That's what you're supposed to do. What logic was used in that?
It's not logical for you to tell other brothers, even yourself. Do you not have any standards for yourself to say that, hey, look, my woman can do whatever she wants to do, and I'll just take it just as a house husband?
You see what he did there? When did he say that?
Wait, who said that?
When were those words ever uttered? Hey, you could do whatever you want, so I can be a house husband. Now, here's the problem. We probably don't care. Do whatever the heck you want. That don't mean we can't do whatever the heck we want. And anybody can do whatever the heck they want anyway. Just for the record, for people that don't understand that. People can do what they want anyway. That's how life works. They do what they want.
That's exactly. Look, man, and that was it's so crazy because anyway, but this is my existence on the internet. And then every time I watch a show where you on a panel with someone talking to you, it's your existence too. I don't understand. I don't get why we keep sharing this thing where we keep doing that.
Yeah, that's because they believe that we never make no claims that we smart. I know I don't. I tell people I'm not that smart all the time. So people will already start there and you already know. I have no problem with not being the smartest person, not one of the 1 million smart people, right? But when you come on and attack points and you make up points that we never presented. Now, even if what he said was true, what's the relevance of it? You can do whatever you want as long as I can be a house husband. Sure, okay, fine. What's your point? What's your argument? And I guess the argument is you're going to lose your manhood. You're going to lose your manhood you know, if you let a woman do whatever she wants because she paid the bills. That's the argument. At least the only reasonable statement that I can take from what's been said so far. Do you assess anything differently?
No, I don't.
I'm just telling this stuff is crazy. And you know what? Sometimes it's my fault because I troll a little bit and people don't really know when I'm trolling, when I'm not. So
Right.
I get
Like,
that.
for example, when we went up there and said we was in sales, it just straight faced it the whole time. I know that was like, I don't get this. How is this?
Yeah. So no, but it just, you know, I go on other people's panels to troll just a little bit. There's nothing wrong. I get to troll if I deal with people on my panels for years at this point, and I let y'all do what y'all want to do within reason, at least on my channel, right? I could troll a little bit on your show, a little bit. I'm not going to undermine the integrity of it, but I'm going to troll a little bit. Let me get my little bit of trolling in, right? It's only fair. But when you come back and you attack the general and you so far inaccurate and wrong, like at least when people hit this, why people ain't hitting the button, because they know that this ain't what they want. You present a point.
And it's smart. Like I'm not mad that you won't hit the button. I understand the fear. It makes sense. It's reasonable. It's plausible. Not plausible, but plausible. It makes it. There's a lot of logic behind not hitting this join button, right? Because when you get on this panel, you start to realize bright lights and shit really affect people, and they get stage fright, and they don't remember what their talking points and everything they thought they was going to be able to use. And I got your moment, and it's like, wait a minute, you're not thinking, are you, or listening? You're just deaf and blind.
You know what it is? It's the
You're Helen Keller.
It's the Lakers. You know how everybody can shoot 40% from three until they go on the Lakers and play with LeBron, and now all of a sudden career low in 3-point percentage. Once they join the Lakers, the lights too bright. They can't find every year that the Lakers find a 3-point shooter. All right, we're gonna bring you in, play with LeBron. Still don't work. We're gonna bring you in, play with LeBron. Still don't work. The lights is too bright. And see, sometimes they think they so cool and relaxed. They think if they don't display a level of assertiveness or aggression, they think they're winning a debate or argument, right? Because they think they're stoic, right? And they're like, yeah, I'm waiting for somebody. You're emotional. I was waiting for it. That's not gonna work on me, right? So we got more people to follow after. We're gonna call him the cat in the hat, right? After this, I'm sorry. I apologize. This is one show only. Don't hold me to this. This is Stephen A. Smith type of show. I get to do it every once in a while, right? This fair is fair, okay? He is knockoff Trigger Mike. All right, now let's get back to the video, okay? Because I don't want to hear too much.
So the expectation is, right?
What standards do you have
As far as just like
for yourself?
For
for what you want. You say you don't want to talk with other people. What about your standards? Let's put it on you. What do you have for your woman?
I would want my woman to be a virgin, but do you think that's reasonable in today's time?
No. The reason I came up because at first you said you wanted a virgin, then because how things you knew it was going to be hard. Understand that. Then you changed it to 2 or 3. That's fine. So I was saying, since you want to be house husbands, you're promoting this. Can she have 50, 100 bodies, and you're okay with that? Because you're going to be a house. Yeah.
I wouldn't want that per se. Not me. I wouldn't want that. But if somebody chooses it, yeah. Now I wouldn't want somebody with 100 bodies. That's crazy. What was you doing?
Okay, 50 bodies.
Okay. See, you're quicker at assessing that than me, because I catch stuff a little late sometimes. What's the point of the question?
The point is he's trying to make it seem like house husbands are just as if women that will be with house husbands would just have this high body count. But
what is the point of the question? I'm following. He's repeated it multiple times. He's trying to force this perspective of can she have slept with a lot of men? I'm just trying to understand how is it relevant? How is it pertinent? What's the point?
Look, we try. I was trying to understand too, so I actually missed it. I don't know why it was important to the argument, but we'll find out maybe. Or not.
A blind man can see we not about to get no answer to this. We not. But we gonna play on.
I wouldn't
the point is, once you put yourself in a house husband, you don't get a say in this no more.
How
if
many
she
bodies?
has 50 bodies,
Are you married?
Ooh, let's stop right there. So that's what he's saying. The point of it is, once you want to be a house husband, you don't get a say in it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you reach that conclusion? That's my curiosity, right? So, because I understand men and women aren't equal, that's going to be the counter argument. It's not a good one in this scenario, but that's the argument. So my question then is this, right? Do women not get to choose if their man is a Christian man, a religious, like, do they not get a choice in that? Like, are you saying as long as they provide and they got money, they're like, you don't get no choice in decide? I thought you get you get an option to say, yo, I don't want to deal with you because this is that. Why does it sound like to me you get no options at all? Because you ain't bringing in no money. That's what it sounds like he's explaining.
Yeah, he's trying to make it. Yeah, he's trying to make a financial connection. But if you listen to at least some women, they say money is not everything. Money don't make everything. So, there go men again doing this thing where they make money everything just to get cheated on, and they make the housewife cheats. That's crazy. So
let me bring up our esteemed guest. No, not yet. All right. He said
no, he's saying yes, bring him up. He said bring him up. He said bring him up. I saw him. Okay, I got you. I'll bring
the general, man. Like, I don't know what he's saying.
Right. Podcast, I saw you said bring him up, but you were shaking your head to the concept, right?
I said don't say my name. Don't tell him who you.
Oh yeah, no. I said esteemed guest. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Let it hit him. Fanfare.
Fanfare.
Oh my God, he's here! Yay! First of all, I'm mad I missed the show.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that bro was live. And the little part that I clicked on to see what was happening, I clicked right in, and y'all was cooking. So if you go look at the video right now, I put in there a comment. I said, let me find out my pupils came over here and schooled the would-be kings.
and this is why it's funny. I wasn't even in Super Saiyan form, by the way.
Nobody was. We was chilling.
I was really trolling a little bit. That's why Ham was rocking with, because I told him my bad hand. Because I was trolling a little bit, but I was still, slow. I was fishing a little bit. I mean, just a little bit, just to me, the show was going wonderful until then. Shout out to my guy, fantastic. Everybody was having a good time, laughing, joking, playing around. And then the guy with the nice vehicle pulls up. Now, it's something about guys with a lot of money and nice vehicles that seem to be upset at the GBG. I don't understand what the problem is. Everybody know I ain't got a car. I'm not ashamed of that. Okay?
Niggas know I'm broke. Niggas know I'm young, broke, and bitchless.
My calves.
They know this.
How my calves are. Okay? Walking up these hills is killer, man. I'm telling you. So I probably was a little upset that he had a nice vehicle and I didn't. That's possible. I can admit to that. I can admit to that.
So wait a minute. Let me check. Nope, it's not.
How I sound now? I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, you good. Lee, what up, bro?
So
yo,
here's the thing. He's right. The last comment that he made was absolutely right. The problem is that he's not articulating it. He's not articulating it properly. You don't have a say so in how many bodies she has after you become her house husband. You absolutely have a say so in how many bodies she has before you become a house husband. But after that, absolutely, you have no say so.
Well, that wasn't the argument presented us. We're responding to the information that we received, sir. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit smarter than Caesar, so I'm just.
Whoa! Do not attack that man. Like, do you see those sunglasses? Do you see
that's the homie right there. He cool. That's the homie right there. He support. But
honestly, I'm cool with Caesar. I don't care. He gonna get
yeah,
this
no,
money.
he cool. But he see, because what he's saying, he's trying to make this argument, right? But it's think about it like this, Cheeky. It's the same thing that I argue as it pertains to women, right? So I can't be hypocritical about it. My thing is, if you are a woman who is married and 100% of your livelihood is sponsored by your husband, he has essentially become your father. You don't get to dictate his movement. The same way how you didn't tell your dad what he could and couldn't do, you don't get to tell this man what he can and can't do because he's 100% providing for you like a child. You are essentially in a child's place. Now, the
Well,
only way, go ahead.
the problem is when you're married, you have a lot more power than that actually expressed. Like
Based
there's a
on what?
reason. Oh, it's very, very simple. It's a reason why men are in sexless marriages.
Mm-hmm.
Because they realize, hey, I don't want to not be in the home with my kids. I don't want to not necessarily lose half my money or more. There are actual consequences when it comes at there. Why else would a woman ask to marry you if you're providing all those things prior to marriage for her?
Absolutely. But this is what I'm saying. So I listen, I have no pushback on the man is actually submitted. Look, I think y'all watched my show yesterday and then use what you heard me say to go
I
on
did not.
Sam's channel and attack it.
This nigga here,
You
bro.
went on super left.
Come on, bro. Be honest, bro.
Nigga, you know, if I did, I would say it. But
Bro, I
yesterday,
specifically said on my show yesterday that men be capitulating to the wants and desires of women, and that they do away with their own wants and desires of women to be in relationships with women.
I've been saying this for years.
What
I'm saying this for about at least a
Kiki,
year and a half.
and Fatty been having these arguments for a minute now.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't the first time I said it.
No, look,
I said it in 2018 on TikTok too.
No, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with it. Let me get back to the video, man. Cheeky, let me get back to the video because he's saying some real profound stuff here to you, and he's teaching you like a young is supposed to know, right?
I wouldn't
the point is, once you put yourself in a house husband, you don't get a say in this no more.
How
if
many
she
bodies?
has 50 bodies,
Are you married?
No.
Okay. How many bodies does any of your girlfriends?
Hold up. Let's go on that first question you asked. Why did you ask that question? If I was married,
because I was going to ask if how many bodies does your wife have?
Being married, that's not my metric of success.
Come on, man. Y'all can't do him like this, man. This the homie. Y'all gotta stop this.
We ain't even talk.
We didn't say nothing. Run it back. Just go back 30 seconds. Replay the whole section.
You ain't have to say nothing. You look how you just laughed. We know why you laughing. Come on, man. That's crazy, bro.
Nope.
I apologize for them, Caesar.
Nope. Absolutely not. We listen to the OG tell the youngins how we supposed to operate life and what's right. So Cheeky, he can ask you a question. You ask him a question. He's offended. Let's listen to that answer one more time.
Hold up. Let's go on that first question.
Okay. How many
she has 50 bodies?
Are you married?
No.
Okay. How many bodies does any of your girlfriends?
Hold up. Let's go on that first question you asked. Why did you ask that question? If I was married,
because I was going to ask if how many bodies does your wife have?
Being married, that's not my metric of success.
Now, Beans.
You gonna play it again?
No. Listen up. I'm gonna ask you this: would that question pass on your panel?
Come on, man. Don't make me do this, bro. Bro be bringing me back on panels and shit, man.
Sir, I just want to answer. Would you let him give you that answer?
Hot and ready. That's Little Caesar's Pizza Place be hot and ready. He got you. He be making profit every year.
I'm just wondering, would you let him answer that on your panel just like that?
No.
Now, did he answer the question?
Absolutely not.
Oh. did Cheeky ask him a question that he answered correctly too?
Yes, when he asked him was he married, he said no.
And
That's it.
then he answered for a question that was never presented.
And then he wanted to know why he asked that question, right? And this is when it shows that you're not really in the conversation, because in your mind you're thinking about why he asked the question because you want to argue against that instead of facilitate the conversation in real time. That's problematic. I usually call people stupid for that, but I'm not gonna call you stupid, Caesar. What up, homie?
Mm-hmm. Cheeky, your quick thoughts before we move on, because I'm gonna be honest with you. The first thing I was thinking was, I don't use, there ain't no metric of success for me either. I was like, yeah, get Cheeky, get him. That's what the first thing I was thinking.
In my head, if it's not a metric of success and there's something you don't want to do, then why are you commenting?
Well, see, now I gotta be his attorney because he's not here, right? In his defense, what he's arguing against is the idea of a house husband. So not necessarily about whether or not marriage is a metric of success, which was why it was stupid than the motherfucker for him to introduce that, but he's arguing against the concept that you presented about house husbands.
Okay,
so wait. So we're going to investigate if your client presented any points that ever said about being a house husband.
And this is the problem.
Hey, by the way, the jury is fair and non-partial. Your niggas getting cooked, okay? Sorry.
Hold on, bro. It was one thing you said about the house husbands I didn't agree with. But shout out AO. Shout out Superman and Batman, goddamn.
Don't worry, we gonna get to y'all. Anybody that got problems with house husbands, we gonna get to y'all soon. Don't worry. We gonna get to y'all soon. Right now, we let this.
I ain't got no problem with the bad game though. I ain't say nothing about the bad game, bro. I just said something about the house husband.
No, I hear you. I hear you. No, it's no problem. I'm just saying a lot of times people haven't truly taken in the conversation about what we're discussing. It's just where they mind think a house husband. Because if I said, what is a house husband? Where your mind would go from that question is how you're defining that. What's the difference between a house husband and a housewife, right? Then we're going to get a little tricky there. So that's why I don't want to dive there, because this guy is not presenting what a house husband is, because he's like, he don't know, but he has a presumption of what it is because he's already defining it as bad or a negative position. So whatever he think it is, he perceives it as a negative or a bad position to be in. So he has an idea of what he thinks a house husband is. Most people don't. Most people don't. It's not. If I ask somebody, what's a house husband? That what they're going to say is dang, they're the same identical things of what a housewife is. Most people are going to do that. They're just going to switch genders.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll make arguments that men and women aren't the same. But I'm waiting for all that. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to it. Let me get back to the video for fraudulent Trigger Mike that's cooking.
If a man is married or not.
Yo, who is this weirdo, man?
No. He's not. No. He's
if a man is married or not.
Yo, who is this weirdo, man?
No. He's not. No. He's only exploring. I think it's fair. I'm not taking any.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Cheeky. I'm sorry, Cheeky. Who said weirdo? I didn't know. Put him up.
Are we finna switch out?
Yeah. Someone said. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
you were saying.
Let me talk to this weirdo. Got your metric of success. We don't care what your metric of success is. That's why this is funny. So.
Okay.
You think being a house husband puts you in a subservient role?
Yes, 100%.
Why?
What say do you have? What you gonna ask her for money? Hey baby, can I go to the bank? Hey baby, can I go out with my boys? Hey baby, can I? What say so do you have?
Now, I don't call people stupid, so I'm going to refrain from it. But you are fraudulent, Trigger Mike, because Trigger Mike be having some cooking points. So you fraudulent, Trigger Mike. Now, here's the problem, right? People say all the time, you don't need to convince all women, you just need to convince one. And y'all come to your own agreement because everybody marriages is different. But now it's not a possibility that maybe I have access to the money. Maybe I don't have to ask to use the money. Do you know that people just have cards and they can swipe when they want to swipe? See, a lot of people don't realize that some people are required to discuss things, some are not. Buy what you want. That's our money. It's not possible now because see, you start to limit yourself in conversation when you speak to somebody that's not going to limit themselves. It can happen, and you make a bad argument saying that it cannot happen. But you're already projecting what you think one is without telling us what your position is.
So wait a minute.
Yes.
I want to make sure I understand this clearly. Are you suggesting that you think that his presumption of what is normal for a quote unquote housewife, right? Are you saying that you think that that's incorrect?
Yeah. Like, I'll give you an example. You can go listen to Dave Ramsey. He'll tell you. Dave Ramsey, worth hundreds of millions of dollars, will tell you that's our money. We married. She can buy what she want to buy. And if it's something crazy, we come together because it ain't my money. It's our money. I'm a Christian man. We come together and we make decisions together. It's not just her money. It's not just my money. It's our money. Now, I'm not saying that has to be the case for everybody, but I'm saying that can be the case.
Right. We're not doing everybody argument, but you have to admit that even the example, because if you make me think about it, I could take 30 seconds and think about it, but you have to admit the example that even you just used is somebody who's uber successful, right? Which I don't think the majority of housewives are married to somebody who is uberly successful.
Nobody's making that argument that they have to be overly successful. I'm fine with the assumption or presumption being that's where it goes, but I can also make the argument that sometimes the breadwinner, because all we're arguing about is who paying the bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could make the argument who manages the money is not the person that works. I can make that argument.
Right, true, but I think his question specifically is about you on a personal level. So if you need shoes, if you need clothes, if you want to go out, if you want to do whatever, then you have to ask to, acquire the resources. You're saying that that's not necessarily the case and that you could absolutely secure a relationship where you don't have to ask. I wouldn't disagree with you, but that's what I'm saying. I would also think, because it's been 30 seconds now, that 51% or more of housewives absolutely have to at least let their husband know when they are going to take money to do something personally. I believe that.
I know these. Listen, I know people like this. I'm telling you, these women, they have their own card. They buy what they want to buy. Either you have the ability to do it or you don't. Either you with a person that provides a certain lifestyle where you can buy that, or you already know it don't come with it. Like, you already.
Well, you're talking about like just like regular livelihood stuff, right?
Yeah. So you asking somebody to get some shoes that you know you can't get, it's kind of moot. You know what I mean? But if you already know you guys can afford it and get it, you don't ask these questions. The only time you typically have to ask these questions.
I see what you said.
But this will make it worse. Yeah. They are not providing what they think a house husband is in concrete. They're not giving us a concrete position to argue from. And then secondly, nobody says that you cannot make money. Nobody says Cheeky can't be a house husband and make money.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's the flaw. Yeah, that's absolutely the flaw.
So,
absolutely the flaw.
So what's the house husband in? Because I'm thinking about a dude who's not working, he's taking care of the kids. The wife is out there working, she getting all the money. That's what my problem was. You're gonna be too dependent on her, and she can cut the stream whenever she wants to.
There are women that work from home, and they're considered housewives because they are at home and they do all the things that housewives do. Matter of fact, there's some women that have part-time jobs and still are considered quote unquote housewives because majority of the time all they're doing is being in the house.
I mean,
but the presumption of a housewife is that
all right. So and that's what. But see,
that's
what I was saying.
And this is where you, as a prosecutor, should have made sure your fucking client asked questions.
All right. So
I'll rest my case.
Like running a business, or are you talking about actually working the actual job? Because if you working a job, you ain't gonna have time to take care of them kids. You ain't gonna have time to look at them kids. If you work, you can't leave from in front of the computer.
Do you have a stay at home? Like, do you work from home?
Not true.
Nah, but everybody I know that work from home, they can't like just get up and do what they want. Like for the majority of the time, they got to be in front of that computer.
you don't know too many people that work from home.
I
You may
mean,
know a couple,
shit.
but if you look across the board, I'm telling
I'm
you
not
right
even
now.
the type of nigga that want to work from the house. I'm not a house nigga. You
Right.
feel me? I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what? And that's my point, Anastasia, or not. How you pronounce your name?
Anastasia.
Okay, that's my point, Anastasia. I'm not pushing it for all men. I'm pushing it to be accepted by all men. You see a house
But
husband, your first thing shouldn't be here, bitch. Your first thing should be
I
here,
didn't say
man.
that.
I didn't know. I know you didn't say that, but that's how men think about it, and that's a
Absolutely.
problem. And that's a problem. That's
But
my
I'm
point.
telling you, I don't think you know, bro, how much it take to watch a kid, especially when we talking about like maybe 4 and below. You can't be working a remote job, bro, and taking care of no kid at the same time. You got to do too much.
No.
You got to do
Some
too much
men
moving.
can't do that.
Yeah. It's possible.
It's possible, but
Because
like it all depends on what type of job you working.
That's a
Yeah, can I
fact.
say
But
something?
that's a fact. But the problem is that we do kind of, and I think this is where women always use the kid thing, right? Is that we do kind of make it seem like watching kids, even under 5, means you're doing this for 24 hours. I promise you it's not. Right? As somebody who stayed home with my son for the first 5 years of his life, right? 6 years if you include the first year when he first started school. It ain't like that. And I hustled. My son used to be right with me while I was hustling. I was doing my dumps. I started dumping at 8 o'clock in the morning, and my son was right there with me. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? They do have their games. They do have their TV. They do have their toys. They do have time where they are focused on whatever. And most of the time, what you're doing is changing diapers when it's necessary, which is
No.
hours in between,
Let's
and
not do that.
feeding them.
Let's not
That's it.
undermine. No, I don't want to undermine how difficult the work is. I'm willing to present and say it's very difficult. I'm willing to say that. We also know that there's people that do a trash job at it, do a medium job at it, and do a great job at it. Let men have the opportunity to be horrible at it, be good at it, and medium well. Why we only got to be great or nothing?
That's a good argument, but we're not trying to undermine that it's not difficult. What we're saying is that it's possible to do it and at the same time work from home. It's absolutely
We
possible.
have single fathers, moms was in an accident. Like we have stories of this already. We know it can be done. Like
Hey, AO, I just gotta say, so I don't mean to derail, and I don't mean to do this on your show and shit, but I just gotta address that motherfucker Lee. Today we had a disagreement, and the first thing his thing out of his mouth is to wish death on my child, man. I just wanted to say that you as a dude who's supposed to have you got a kid, and you got a father of a daughter. That's some foul shit to do. That you ain't got no code, you ain't got no honor, and you just a foul ass dude. That's all I had to say.
Wait a minute. So, Damien, you saying something happened badly in the space and it's not my fault?
No, it ain't your fault.
Okay. I
just want to make the first thing he
quick.
wanted to do was wish death on my child. His thing was, I wish your child get hit by a truck.
Yeah, that's bad, bro. So, but I don't want to prolong it. I just want to try to make fun of it real quick. Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah,
I don't know if he want to respond, but
trolling, bro.
Wait, somebody talking about me?
Yeah, was you trolling?
Oh, Damien?
Look like
I'm gonna say this to you again, bro. I had a kid at 16. I had a daughter at 16. If anybody make jokes about 12-year-old girls, I don't like that person. And you was defending a guy that said that he would date or marry a 12-year-old girl, trying to make it seem like that's a joke. And then I asked you, have you ever made that joke? And what you say? No, I never made that joke. So when I see you sitting there trying to make it seem like child molestation is a joke, my boy.
So let me get this straight. So your thing is that, but hold on. That's between me and you. That's men shit. But then you gonna try to say that your thing is, I hope your child get hit by a truck. Is that what you say? Is that where you take it? You wish death on my child because me and you got a disagreement?
Listen to me, bro. You a devil. Ain't nothing to talk about. You a devil. Ain't nothing to talk about. You defend dude. Oh my God, I don't understand how. Bro, somebody would have punched you. Somebody would have punched you and the dude that made that joke in the face, and you gonna sit here talking about your child, nigga? Fuck your child. I said it again. What's the problem?
You see this dude.
Okay, well, bro, what you, bro? You defended a dude that said he wanted to mess with little girls, bro. What I'm supposed to do with you? I'm supposed to shake your hand. We're supposed to be cool after that.
All I'm saying, no, I'm saying you keep it on me. You say whatever you want to say with me, but you don't go where you took it. especially as a dude who got a child. Like that shows me how low character you are. You ain't got no code. You ain't got no honor. Exactly. Men handle men on a men level. You don't bring people's children into shit because you mad, because you in your feelings. That's what women do. Yeah, exactly. You ain't got nothing to say because you know you foul.
I don't think we're gonna accomplish that.
I mean, it's really nothing to say. If you was in my face, I'd have punched you in yours. So this in the box stuff be corny to me.
So
it ain't nothing to talk about. I don't know why you come to somebody else.
And I respect that. I would respect that. I would respect
so stop
that.
talking then.
I
Stop
would respect
talking.
that. But I don't respect the man who goes and wishes death on another man's child.
Okay, well, I don't respect the man that don't want to defend little girls.
What my daughter got to do with that?
Well, you must not care about her. If you cool with defending the dude that said that he want to sleep with little kids.
What my daughter with that? What she got to do with that?
All right, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is, right? Come on, man.
This is not the time and show for this. I don't know what happened on the previous show, whatever. Maybe y'all was gonna come to a conclusion, was a misunderstanding or this, that, but I see we not headed there. So I don't want to be forwarding this process. All right. I rock with both of y'all. Y'all be good, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want y'all to, we don't need to make this show about this right now. If y'all got issues, maybe a different time and cooler heads can prevail, because it don't seem like it's gonna work right now. I'm just telling you.
Why you ain't leave me in 10-15 in the box though? I want to argue.
I ain't had nothing to say, AO. I wasn't even about to address this shit. He came on the panel.
No, that's fair. It's just I hear it.
Okay, wait. So you gave them their turn.
Y'all saw somebody
box me out.
Hold on, Aaron. No, you gave them their turn. Give us so 10-15. So you just gonna have long hair, right? Like you think it's okay to just grow your hair? You know what I'm saying? When it's people like me that can't grow their hair no more, you think that's fair?
I can't believe it.
When I get up there, it's gonna be gone. You feel me?
I hope your hair fall out.
One day, I'm dreading that day. I'm dreading that day.
Jesus. Let me get back to the show. All right, let me get back to the show where we was previously at. And shout out to Jay and shout out to Lou on the panel. But I just want to tell y'all now, this man right here is getting cooked. I just want to make sure you know that. Just know that and make it clear he getting cooked right now. Okay. I didn't have to put the orange.
It's leading the what do they call them? The jury.
Leading the witness. No, well, okay, you know, fair is fair. He had an opportunity. We was there. I had to calm myself down. The reason why I was already upset is because he said, "Men that talk like that don't get no women." Like, well, why attack the point?
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
what does the prosecutor have to say about that?
That's what he said. Yeah, he said that about you. He made that phrase and directed towards you. Now, I don't mind a little bit of banter.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Can I say this?
Yes, sir.
To convince a woman to let you be a stay-at-home husband, you gotta be a cold-blooded ass nigga, bro.
No, you don't, and this is the problem.
You gotta be beans.
Don't.
You gotta be a cold-blooded ass nigga to convince her to go
shut up.
while you stay at the crib.
You really don't.
You just gotta be beans.
You don't really have to be. It's just we got to get past this stigma of what y'all think a house husband is, and it seems like y'all think they're a lazy bum that don't do much.
Well,
that's what it sounds like.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Technically, he can't make this argument, right? So,
make what argument?
About house husbands can't get no women.
Okay.
Technically, he can make the argument on a technicality.
That wasn't his argument. Hold on, wait. Let me clarify. He said that wasn't his argument. His argument was guys that talk like this don't usually be guys that can get women. That's separate from a house husband. He's talking about how he's speaking, not what a house
he's
husband
not
is.
talking about house husbands. He's talking about people who are
talking about the speaking that he's referring to is house husband rhetoric, correct?
No, I wouldn't.
He made an attack against the person speaking about house husbands and not house husbands themselves.
Right. He says guys who usually speak like this. What is the this?
That speak in regards to house husbands. Yes,
absolutely. So what I'm saying is technically he can make that argument because there's only two guys who really talking like that, which is Aaron and Cheeky, and Cheeky ain't never had no woman.
Wait,
so he can make the argument.
That's not accurate at all.
Accurate.
I have had women. Hadn't had sex.
But you haven't had a woman.
Wait,
don't
but
try
he
to
didn't
change
say
the
that.
definition of
Wait, hold
had.
on, pause.
No, wait.
He didn't
No, he think he can
say
get away
that.
with this. You know how black people be like, it's cold, but it's cold. He just
Mhm.
said you ain't had, but you ain't had. He used the same word.
Yeah, like he tried. And that's my point.
Did I not say technicality? I said technically. It's me acknowledging for my client's sake, right? that we want to enter this in as evidence on a technicality. It has to be allowed.
Okay, well, your client obviously has all 10 of his toes in his mouth, and we don't know what is wrong. All right, help him. We know you like feet. He shouldn't be eating his own. Okay,
this is not right. That is uncalled for and biased. I want that stricken from the record.
All right, just help him out there. He's choking on them hoes.
I don't like man feet.
He's
He's
choking on them hoes. Tell him to shut up.
Aaron came in high. I can't wait to see
I didn't like
Aaron
that.
proceeded with this shit.
Yeah, because he attacked the argument and make a sound one. Don't attack that you can't get no women. Like that's even if that's true. I keep hearing you only need to get one. So all this extra women's and all they keep saying one. So I can make multiple arguments. It's just I didn't like that he led with that energy, and the general was away at the time, and I felt I didn't want to hurt nobody because I already know he one of those people that think him being calm and not responding, that stuff don't work on me. So I was I just, and I was on another panel. I'm a troll a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie. I just am. Just a little.
You're supposed to
earned that. So send some, see what it's about. That's it. Fair is fair. And he'll knock off Trigger Mike. So fair.
Can I jump in?
Fair is fair.
Can I hear me?
Yeah, you see this guy Caesar Pilot. He's a knockoff Trigger Mike. Look at him.
Not a knockoff Trigger Mike. Yo, could y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
I like that hoodie.
Oh,
same one.
Yeah, I wanted to just say, this house husband shit is going to rub a lot of men the wrong way. Pause. And it's because now you gotta equate to what type of woman you got, right? Because a lot of dudes would be like, yo, as long as she look good, I don't care. She ain't got to have nothing. She ain't got to come with no degrees. She ain't got to come with no money in the bank account. I just want her. Once we start talking about men actually understanding their worth, because that's what a house husband is, a dude that understands his worth, and doesn't mean that you just sitting in the house doing nothing, right? Now these dudes can't just be running around with any type of woman, which a lot of these dudes sitting in that car running around with a short. If you ask him what's his shorty credentials, right? She probably don't own shit. She probably ain't got shit. So that's why it's gonna rub them the wrong way, because they gotta now. It's not about just how good she looked. It's about, yo, I pulled the girl. Yo, my girl a judge. You feel me? Yo, my girl, you know what I'm saying? She a pilot. You see what I'm saying? Now we putting a standard on the women instead of because these are the same dudes that would say shit like, ain't no such thing as a high value woman. That's what they would say. Ain't no such thing as a high value woman. Yeah, that's what they do. So that's what y'all doing, man. I appreciate y'all having that conversation, because I'm so sick of like dudes just like fucking like just bending over and just like, and then Cheeky said some ill shit. He said like, yo, we dying earlier because of all this working, trying to take care of everybody. We dying earlier. So then it's like, men come on this planet and then they go, yo, y'all gonna die earlier. You got to make sure that you sacrifice everything for the woman. She ain't got to sacrifice nothing for you. It's just an imbalance, and I appreciate y'all trying to bring that balance back.
Yeah, no doubt. And we're not gonna stop. We're gonna make sound arguments like we've been doing. And we gonna be understanding that we're gonna get a lot of pushback because men only want to see men one way. But the arguments, they're gonna get so destroyed because that's weird. Y'all remember when it was two guys, and two girls? They not prepared to really have these arguments soundly. So we're gonna eviscerate them in a fun way for now. So let me get back to knock off Trigger Mike. All right, let me get back to him.
Wait, hold on.
How is she even looking at you in a respectful manner?
Wait, do women do that when they're in a house and when they're housewives?
No.
So say that again.
Do women do that when they're housewives? Do they have to ask to go out? Do they have to ask to do any of those things? Yes or no? Put me back in the box, Sam. Let me
go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna. What we're gonna do is we're gonna approach this with logic, and we're gonna see why this is not a fallacy.
But you're not using logic. If you're going to promote something okay, go ahead.
Let's go back to where we was at. Do housewives have to ask permission in order to leave their house and do anything?
So we get to do the same thing women do, right? So everything is just, you could just interchange.
You see right there? He did exactly what I said was going to be done, right? Men and women ain't the same. So what is your presumption of a house husband then? If you're not using the template of what a housewife is, what are you using? What is it? When you dealing with knockoff trigger Mike, you ain't going to get the answer.
Hey, HP, I'm about to jump off. I just wanted to apologize for derailing your show, man. I just have to get some shit on my chest. You know I got love for you, my fellow Balian. All right, man. I'll holler at you.
But this my problem with people. He not about to just take shots at the general and think he not gonna get nothing sent back. See, he don't know how to make a coherent argument. What he hides behind is saying, I'm a real man mentality, right? I'm a real man. Men don't do that. That's what he's trying to run behind. Make a sound argument. Now he's saying, Cheeky, you don't use logic. Now, sometimes Cheeky be wilding, but he typically uses logic. No, it's true. Sometimes he might go off and say, man, but typically he uses logic. So when you make a claim that he's stating things without logic, how? You're not debunking the points that I never said that. You didn't answer that. You didn't ask qualifying questions to get the insight that you need about what a house husband is. You keep switching. I don't like knockoff trigger Mike. I don't like knockoff trigger Mike because he frustrates me. Okay. The show was going well and he came on here with his knockoff version.
Oh, a man does this, so a woman has to do it too?
You want to answer the question?
What I'm trying to say is your question is silly.
The answer is no.
Why are you saying, hey, if a man has to ask a guy or girl out, then a woman has to ask? We're not.
I need to ask his lawyer. So how do you feel about him not answering questions?
Podcast wasn't listening.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So podcast is not very
good. Prosecution is not listening. We'll just let him be behind. And
because podcast want to defend his man's. That's his guy. I'd never seen this guy without delivering pizzas. But
yeah. No,
let's pretty familiar with him. This is my first interaction with this guy, and I ain't really like it. I ain't like it. But I'll give him credit. He was not moved easily. He was pretty calm. I'll give him credit for that. I'll give him that credit.
If a man has to ask a guy or girl out, then a woman has to ask. We're not the same. We're not equal. We don't do the same thing. So when you're trying to,
can we admit that was a horrible comparison? If a man has to ask a woman out, then a woman has to ask a man out. That is exactly what actually had to happen. If the guy don't ask her out, then she gonna have to ask him. If he don't, you know what I mean? If she don't ask him out, then he gonna have to ask her. That is exactly what has to happen, sir. The statement you made is idiotic. It actually is. They are identical. One of the two have to do one or the other. There's no other way around it. Either the guy is going to ask the woman out or the woman's going to ask the guy out. One of the two has to happen. So the argument you just made was dumb. I'm not going to say what podcasts say, but that was a dumb argument.
You saying, hey, if a man has to ask a guy or girl out, then a woman has to ask. We're not the same. We're not equal. We don't do the same thing. So when you're trying to make us ask the same question, it doesn't make any sense.
So what are you going to answer with? Do you see what's happening, right? When you ask people questions, they typically got to answer. What are we getting from him?
What I said was your question was silly because we're not equal. We're not the same. We don't do the same things.
Look at that. Read that real quick.
Okay.
Yes or no?
And
that's binary. Are you going to? Is yes? They have to ask permission.
Cheeky, what is it up with these guys in these Mercedes Benzes? What is it with these OGs that have Mercedes Benzes that think that they know everything? That think they can just tell us anything? If you get a Benz, is that the answer to life's problems? Like the last OG that was tough, he wears a little Mercedes Benz around his little seatbelt. and he want to tell us the game. Now this guy want to give us the game, and he got the Mercedes-Benz hat on. What is the Mercedes-Benz the solution to all of our problems, Cheeky? Is that what we missing? A Benz?
Yes, absolutely.
All this time,
as a prosecution agreeing with their client.
Mercedes-Benz make everything better. They even have commercials now. There was a time when they didn't have commercials playing like that. Now they do. Get you a C-Class.
Listen, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is we ain't heard a sound argument from this man yet. Now, you might be able, as his lawyer, to
hey, look at Chicago. Hey, Simo, who got the keys to my big memory? Yes, sir. I can always rely on Chicago to do some hip hop praise.
Look, you know.
I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to sell all my mother's belongings behind her back and get me a Benz, because I'm about sick of these people disrespecting us because we ain't got no Benz.
Well, let's be honest. The C-Class and the E-Class, that's just pretty much the Toyota of Benzes, right? Like, if niggas be talking shit with a C-Class, you can say something about their mama if you want to. Like,
oh man, you know what? We got another guy that's gonna come up in the stream after we get through him, Mr. S. We gonna get to him in his Benz real soon. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
First, we got to get through Mr.
Wait, hold on. Wait. We got to figure out, is that your client as well? Yes. Thank you. So we're going to keep watching. Yes, thank you for volunteer. This is a public. This is what happens when you don't got enough money and you get the public. All right.
Hey, look, you walk in the court.
I think we winning right now. I don't know what you thought.
Look, you walk in the court and you be like, "Hey, you got a lawyer?" No, hey, Mike, you think you can take this case? And then you got all these papers. Yeah, I could do a judge. Like, yeah, that's what's going on right now. See, you would think I've been to court.
I mean, we could do a poll, but I think we winning. Really, I think you have, yes, y'all have proven that he has disingenuous responses, that he could be labeled as stupid based on his inability to be in the conversation in real time. But his arguments have actually been sound, even on technicalities.
Okay.
Oh my God, Beans loves these technicalities and shit. You know?
And I'm trying to defend my client to the best of my ability. Yeah, I'm trying to get this nigga off.
You know what? You're right. Let me just make sure your client didn't say anything else inflammatory, and he might get one of those acquittals because one person on the jury said not guilty. So all you need is one.
Absolutely.
So all we need to do is see if he got some sound.
To leave that house and do things and be a human being with autonomy, or no? Yes or no? It's binary. A or B.
I'm going to use the question. I'm going to use the statement that him always say. Sometimes they do, sometimes they do not. It depends on where you're going, what you're doing. If you're leaving at 11 o'clock at night, it could be different than you leaving at 2 o'clock p.m.
Is that what Hamp say? Sometimes? Okay. Because I didn't know he said it. Cheeky gonna ask the question though. Go ahead.
Hamp, can we reestablish sometimes didn't work here?
Wait, slow down. Caesar Palace, I never use sometimes. So I make.
So we can establish for the record, your client is a liar, a known liar. Okay. Not only does he lie, he lies on other people and brings them into the conversation. This had nothing to do with Hamp at the time, right? He's a liar and someone that brings inaccurate information. And then when presented with such, he does not rescind his statement or apologize. I just want to make
we don't know that because you paused the clip.
It's okay. It's for me to pause. It's for me to pause. All right. I'm just telling you now. I ain't. Listen. Your Honor, strike that from the record. It ain't his turn to talk. Get being struck. So, point being said, at the end of the day, this is the people we dealing with. Okay, get the real Trigger Mike back in the building, please. Thank you.
No. I'm saying not to use it. I'm saying you don't tell us to use it. So yes. Yeah, no, I know you don't use it.
So see,
boom.
Wait. He's saying not to use it.
No, he's saying that he's acknowledging that Hamp says not to use it, but in this case, he's going to use it
on his show. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Is this Caesar Palace show?
No, it's not.
Wait, hold on. I just realized that 3 you shot hit a fucking air ball. Like, goddamn. Well, we'll rebound it to you, okay? So this is his show?
No, he's acknowledging that I know I'm not supposed to do this, but for this particular response that I have, I need to.
Okay, let me make
Wait,
sure.
Wait.
Let me make sure he said that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back and make sure he said that because I might have heard wrong. Let me go back.
Going. What you're doing. If you're leaving at 11 o'clock at night, it could be different than you leaving at 2 o'clock p.m.
Hap, can we reestablish sometimes them work here?
Wait, slow down.
Gonna use
Beam with autonomy or no? Yes or no? It's binary. A or B.
I'm gonna use the question. I'm gonna use this the statement that him always say. Sometimes they do, sometimes they do not. It depends on where you're going, what you're doing. If you're leaving at 11 o'clock at night, it could be different than you leaving at 2 o'clock p.m.
Hap, can we
beans?
What? He's establishing that I know
No, he said, I'm gonna use what Hamp says all the time. That's what he said.
Look, y'all, how many? Okay, I want to say, Yana, that I want it to be acknowledged, right? That sometimes they do asked and answered. Okay, so it's already been acknowledged that Caesar is not good at expressing himself. I stated that the minute I started defending him, that he's not good at necessarily articulating what it is that he's trying to say, which is why he has the bag, because the bag can shield people from realizing that he don't articulate himself that well. But with further context, as we noticed in the video, what he was trying to say was, I know I'm in a space where some is frowned upon, but I believe I need to use it in this particular instance to highlight or properly answer the question asked answered. Although he didn't, because the question was binary and he only had 2 choices as stated by Cheeky. So we concede to that.
Okay, we'll move forward.
I'm gonna come back up in a minute, bro.
Not to use it. I'm saying you don't tell us to use it. So yes. Yeah, I know you don't use it.
So Caesar's Palace, here's the thing. You're saying this. He's asking you, do wives has permission to leave their house? Largely no. Are you the different question that you answered actually was if she's about to go out at night with her friends or the girls, do they be like, hey babe, do you mind? But that those things aren't mutually exclusive. He's saying leave the house to go to the grocery store.
I got you. Cheeky, what was your point in asking that question?
God. You're trying to make some type of standard. Pause, prosecution. Do you have something to say? You good? Okay, we're good.
No, he doesn't.
I'm gonna come back in a minute, Aaron.
You said what, bro?
So I'm gonna come back in a minute when y'all get a little bit past.
All right, bet.
All right.
Because I would be a quote unquote house husband, and it wouldn't apply on any level logically because we don't do those things to women.
Wow. So you think that your breadwinner wife is not going to hold you to certain standards?
Right. And if she does hold me to certain standards, do I have the option?
If see, this is what I'm talking about. When you make these talking points, it's about guys that don't really, and I don't know, but I'm making an assumption that don't mess with a lot of women. You can't. What are you talking about? Any guy that messes with women, they don't think this way. Oh, well, she may or may not tell me what to do. Like, come on.
Let them go. Just because in all honesty, you're not doing anything besides proving the point that I don't think you deal with women. Because you do what you want is what I hear from men that deal with women. And it sounds like you worried about rules that are coming from a woman. And I don't think that's how that works.
I never said that. You said that. You talk about the rules. I'm telling you, guys that mess with women, they don't do what you're talking about.
I don't remember Cheeky.
Go ahead. No, let the prosecutor speak.
Okay.
First of all, we are the defense. My client is the one who's on trial here. So we are not.
Your client started this shit. This is a review of what he did.
I cannot wait till we get to your other client. Boy, when they get on.
This is a new trial on the A.O.C. show. So we are the defense right now.
The second client will undo everything the first client said. Literally.
We don't have to. Here's the thing. The same way how we don't necessarily have to put our client on the stand, we don't have to respond to everything either. Defense rest. I have no defense for the line of
Just want to make sure
I have no
you
defense for the rhetoric that he just espoused. I wish I could delete it. It made no sense absolutely at all.
The man that can get many. Okay. Go ahead. Ask your question.
don't do what? What are you saying? What don't they do? I'm missing it.
Ask this for permission. You're talking about, oh yeah, my woman, she may not put stipulations on me, even my house husband. What?
What I'm
Who
saying,
sounds silly right now?
what I'm saying is, I don't have to meet those stipulations, just like women don't have to meet those stipulations. If you're in a relationship, it is up to you, and it is up to the individual who's in the relationship to determine if they want to stay doing what they want to do. If you because you're not in a relationship, you've already explained that. But let's say
your house husband.
Let's say
your house husband.
Wait, hold on. How can you say I'm a house husband and I don't get women? Make it make sense. So let's go back. If you don't have a woman or a wife,
Hold on. What did you just say? You said, how can I say that you are a house husband and you don't get women?
You're lost. So let me help you. If you're saying
no, that doesn't. Okay. Do you not hear what you just said? If you're a house, okay, go ahead. You're not making sense.
I am making sense. I'm the only one right
You could
here
be a house husband and still not. What are you talking about?
What do you have to? I'm not. If you're a husband, what does that imply? That you're married to a woman, which is a wife. You have a girl.
Okay, you're not understanding, but go ahead.
Okay, so let's say that a girl gave you stipulations and you're in a relationship and you chose not to follow those things. What would happen to you?
If a girl gave me stipulations
and within a relationship, because people have that in relationships, they have boundaries, standards, stipulations, right? And she gave you hers. Hey, these are my boundaries and stipulations. And you go, I'm not going to do that. What is going to happen to you?
I'm not going to be with her.
Nothing is going to happen to you, correct?
Nothing's going to happen. No,
So
nothing's going to happen to me.
So if that is the case, if nothing's going to happen, then that would apply if you're married or not, or wherever the case may be, because there's nothing that anyone can do to implement any authorization or any force or authority. No one can do this. No one can force anything. If I'm married to a woman and she makes more than me and she says, I want you to make more money and I choose not to, what can she do besides divorce me?
Okay. My point is what you were promoting originally, trying to be house husbands.
What can she do besides divorce me?
Why are you promoting?
Ask that answer.
Do you think that the way that men have been living within relationships and marriage and all that has been fair or right or should be the standard?
No, I think men are not holding. Go ahead.
Why not? Why is it not fair?
Man.
Why is it not right? Why aren't you accepting the marriage?
Why am I not accepting the marriage? Because I don't want to be married at this time.
Why? Why not?
Now, he getting cooked, but that's not the point. This is even a better point. See, men that can get women to do whatever they want, just go ahead and marry them then. Should she do whatever you want? What you worried for, boss? She gonna do what you want anyway. You him, remember? Just go ahead and get married. There's a reason why you not getting married. Huh, Mr. Palace, Mr. Knockoff Trigger Mike. We know why. We know why. And you know how we know? We about to hear your next answers. You about to tell us the exact reasons why. Go ahead, Cheeky. Ask the right questions, please. Thank you very much.
Because I can choose to get married whenever I feel like it.
I do not choose to. I do not choose to. I do not choose to.
So how does that even mean? Like,
we're just gonna just let it happen.
Oh man, I do not choose. I do not choose. Don't you love people like this? He sounds like the women that say that. By the way, I do not choose. I do not choose. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do this. I apologize. Let me get back on track.
That's why.
So you have a good outlook on marriage. You think marriage is a thing that is beneficial to men today?
Not in today's society.
So if it's not beneficial in today's society, give me the reasons why it's not.
We could go through the courts, we could go through the laws, we can go through women change, we can go through how women just leave. I mean, we already know nationally that the average is 7 years, in the black community 5. There's a
Okay,
lot of reasons why.
all right, so we're on the same page. Me and you are on the same page. Hey, these 4, I'm going to do it for, okay? These 4 factors are really not beneficial. Here's my solution, right? You said the court system, right? Let's say I'm a house husband. I'm the primary caretaker of those children because I stay at home and make sure the children are safe. Who do you think gets custody? The house husband?
I know where you're going with this, but let me say this.
Wait, let's
go ahead.
Instead of jumping the gun, let's just follow the logic, and then that way we can see where it's flawed. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to I want you to understand me because I'm trying to understand you, which is why I don't want nobody attacking you. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if I'm the primary custodial giver of childcare and maintaining the home as a house husband, who do you think is going to receive full primary custody of those children?
You would.
Right. So we already got one thing down that men have already.
Hopefully.
Wait, hold on, Caesar's Palace. Right. Then that way that hopefully would do one of 2 things. That hopefully would explicitly expose the system and go, it didn't matter who was taking care of the children. Y'all just hate men, or it will give me the kids, right? So it would do 2 things that I think would be beneficial. I'm thinking it'll be logical, and what'll happen is I'll get my kids. Secondly, in divorce, who's the person who's most financially hurt? By the breadwinner or the person who doesn't make as much?
The breadwinner.
So that takes care of that. So if I don't make as much as my wife and she's blowing me out the water with that, she decides she want to divorce me, who's gonna get the money?
Okay, let's do it a different way. You still have your. Well, let me say this. Let's do it a different way.
Now you see how you want to switch it up, right? He didn't want it to complete. You want to switch it up? Well, hold on. He got 2 out of the 4. If it's 3 out of 4, that's 75%. That's fucking high. All right. So let me try to switch this shit up. And guess what I do? I follow this man through every train of logic he want to go to.
It look like you gang banging right there. I just want to point that out for the judge.
That's because I am. It stands for don't fuck with GBG. Stop trying that stupid shit, nigga. That's what it means.
I want to say that this is the known gang symbol, Your Honor. I think that should be applied to the record. Look how he look.
You do realize he wants to change the argument. He said, what you said, Cheeky said, I'm saying this. He came up there to check Cheeky on what he's saying, right? This is what Cheeky's saying. Now, this guy says, well, I don't want to say what you were saying. Let me say what I want to say to make an argument, which is not challenging his argument. Just notice that's what's about to occur.
Where you still have your balls, okay? Let's say that you still have 2 people that are married, and you can, number 1, get a prenup. Number 2, you can get a trust. Number 3, you can waive her rights where you have sole custody of the kids if she decides to divorce you. And
for the record, can you do that? Can you waive your rights?
Waive the right. They have to do that. You can't do it for them.
But listen, so here's the problem. God damn it, Caesar. Here's the problem. All of this shit that you saying you can do is 2 things that I have an issue with. 1, you're only saying this shit because you're trying to maintain what you believe is the patriarchy, which is dumb as fuck, to be honest with you, because it's absolutely not benefiting men in totality, right? That's 1. 2, a lot of this shit that people say you can get and have in writing somehow gets thrown out in court. Somehow gets overturned, this and that. They come up with others. I signed it under duress and all this other shit that they lie and say. And then the next thing you know, you still spending money. Right? So at the end of the day, the only logic behind your argument is that you believe that men are supposed to be in a specific position because you believes that it gives you some sort of authority, some sort of privilege, some sort of dominance. And here's the problem with that. the people that you're arguing with, quote unquote, debating against, absolutely have been destroying that for over amount of time, which is what I tapped in on when I saw the video. And you were talking about submission, right? And the part that you were just arguing about being able to enforce certain things, which you absolutely cannot as a man/husband anymore. So
As
your
we will see based on
failed.
person number 2 coming up soon.
You
Sorry.
have to concede. You just have to concede that part. You have to concede the argument about patriarchy and what role men are supposed to play, and just jump on the bandwagon of whatever we need to right the ship. Because whether you guys who want to argue against Cheeky and Aaron O realize it or not, that's absolutely the real foundation of the house husband movement. It's not about niggas not making nothing of themselves. It's absolutely about righting the ship. That's what it's about. It's about getting to a point where we understand the value of everybody involved, right? And saying, okay, now let's stop this devaluing of men. Let's stop this undermining of men. Let's stop this narrative creating about men and what they don't do and what they don't bring and how they don't perform and all this other stuff. Cool. You want to play that game here. You have this side and we'll take the other side. Let's see how you like it. When you acknowledge that you don't and you want to go back into your other role, now you have to value the role that you're escaping from. So at this moment, I just have to resign as this man's counsel because he's not arguing right, man. I can't defend somebody who doesn't understand how to communicate. First of all, he's not debating, right? And he said he came up to challenge you, and he's not doing a good job of that, right? So you're not arguing right, debating right, challenging right. You're not doing anything right except for having a nice roof, and that's not going to help you win here.
It did in their chat.
See, what happened was Beans fast forwarded to Mr. S, and now he's like, "Oh shit, I can't do it."
No, I ain't fast forward. I'm saying, but it's not surprising to me if you say it did in their chat, right? Because people are creating specific environments on their own platforms, right? So, we could review this video right now. And I'm sure the people in this chat are understanding exactly where you all coming from because you facilitated the environment. You foster an environment for intellectual thinking where most people don't. They foster an environment for, going with what the person is saying or going with what society is saying. And so that's problematic. But I think this is more problematic to me. The fact that you can't even just understand where a person might be coming from, as if you have reached a level of success where you can't see what else is going on inside of the country. That's problematic, man. That's fucked up. That's where the term, and I'm not applying this to Caesar, but I'm saying that's where the term lost, house nigga, all of those other terms came from. Because it's like you get to a point where now you can't see what's prevalent.
Oh, don't worry. We gonna connect the dots. Wait till we get to the next. Let's get through this guy number 1 first.
It only gets worse.
Number 3, she say that she doesn't want to claim alimony, even though it does happen in a few. But you have full control over everything. Everything what you just said, but I still have my balls and I'm still the man. Not in your position where I have to plead and baby, can I do this? Can I do that? Hey, like, no, that's not what you promote man to do.
Caesar, so you're dealing with two different things.
I just said what you just said, but I still have my ball. You do not.
Caesar, you gotta. I'm following. I'm not gonna be disingenuous. You're saying
okay.
You're worried about male ego and placating to that, and I'm not saying that in a negative sense. It's just that's what it's called. You're worried about your ego and how you feel and how that would make you feel.
No. You just said logically what is correct, what is the right way to put you in the best position. You talked about how, hey, if she's the breadwinner, who's going to get sole custody, and you would, because I'm doing the same thing, but I am in that position. And you talk about, okay, if you say mine is ego, is yours not ego too?
No, it's not, because I'm putting it aside.
Okay, mine isn't either. It's logically, it's the best situation for the man.
Okay, so let's go through the other 2 points. How about that? And we'll end it there. So you said we already went through the justice system. I would get the kids. When it comes to the money and divorce, I would also get the money. All right. The third thing that you said was what? Do you remember?
I said trust. Oh, you talking about just the court system, legal
All right.
system?
The third thing was I think it had something to, I cannot remember it. But either way it goes, the four things that you mentioned, the four factors, house husbands are able to counteract that and put that in the position of a man and put that in favoring of men. And I'm not even saying all men should do it. I just say I think we should have the option to. Because what I want is for men to opt out, just like women have decided to opt out. Women have said to themselves, hey, I'm not going to settle for less. So why should I settle for less and then also accept more risk with the standard version of marriage? Why would I do that?
But the way that I laid it out, you're not settling for less. You have full control. So if she decides to leave, you still have control. If she wants to have you pay child support, you still have control. She waived her rights away.
So you're talking about something that doesn't happen often, and how many testimonials of men that have been divorced have already said.
So who should they listen to, you or me?
They can listen to whoever they want to, but they should have more than two options. That's my point. My option shouldn't be either I'm married and I'm getting fucked, or I'm single and I'm getting fucked. It shouldn't just be those two things.
But I gave you a situation where you're married and you're not getting fucked. You are protected because you're protected, even if she decides to do something crazy. I don't understand how you don't see this.
Okay, so with that being said, how many men have already expressed that those things don't work? You're talking about a hypothetical.
No. Men are not doing exactly what I just said, though. That's the thing. If man was going to do what I said, it would work.
Okay, so Caesar's Palace, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just say I concede, and so we can move forward. But I think my point has been made for those who are listening. Thank you.
Yo. So Mr. S, I don't know what you wanted to talk about, but it probably was a long way away from this. Just let me read the super chats real quick, and I'll bring you right. It's your turn. All right. What?
Stop it.
Because to the direction agreement and cheeky the files they have to dance to the jingle.
Since you must
it has been 2020. The won't
2020.
Wait. We're not gonna just slide past those super chats that look like they were agreeing with y'all. I saw something that said house husbands is logical. I said the house husband concept is right.
Wait, Beans. After you know, just the prosecution, we've heard him speak on the chat before. They're retarded. Quote, end quote. I believe now, judge and jury, mind you, I believe that my prosecution, when the prosecutor had said that he was expressing himself because he calls himself to be demonstrative. I think we should consider that never goes away. Cats always gonna be retarded. We're always gonna be smart. Niggas always gonna die. Like the world goes round. and
why would you say that with the chat agreeing with you?
But by the way, also just to let you know, I want you to hear Mr. S and then see what the chat says about Mr. S and see if you agree to them with that as well.
Oh yes,
that's an actual
this
person.
This is the one I wanted to
the dude
speak on. This guy is a clown.
The mischievous mouse from V for Vendetta. Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, we about to get to Mr. S. So what happened is we just made easy work of your previous client that you decided to drop for his obviously shortcomings on being non-knockoff Trigger Mike, right? So that we got past that. Okay, now we move on to the next person, right? Because at this point, Cheeky told me to fall back, so I let him handle the Caesar's Palace because what I was about to say about it wasn't gonna be as nice and well-rounded as he is. That's why he the general. Okay, I on the other end, as I hear the next guy, I'm not gonna let Cheeky take the lead on this guy. This is my turn. It's my turn. Where's that clip at, back? Where's my turn? That's how I was feeling.
My turn.
My turn.
Sway want to show he's snowing, bro. He's trying to show us he outside. I appreciate that, Sway. All right, right when we're trying to show him.
But I
Okay,
don't
he
think he
put
got an
his
iPhone. I think he got like a one of those other phones that they don't light up very well.
He got his phone, but he don't got a GoPro. That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you I don't know. They need some lights out wherever he's visiting. But I thought so far the show was going pretty well. Okay,
What y'all say? That shit looks scary as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
We shall meet the esteemed Mr. S. Okay, youngins, put on your seatbelt and learn some game from the OGs. That's all I can tell you. Okay.
What's going on?
Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
May prosperity shine on you in 2024.
Appreciate you.
So do everyone on the panel. I would like to bring my Bedouin Arab, as you guys call it, patriarchal, whatever the name is. I want to give my opinion. As a man, our job is to lead.
Oh, God.
It's that simple.
Yeah, Beans, pay attention how he said
Leading
Arab,
is a very hard
patriarchal
sport.
man, right? Just pay attention.
Blood sport. There are winners and losers. One thing that I would like you guys to do is anyone who has an opinion on women needs to make sure he earns over 150K per annum, per year after tax.
Pause. Please pause.
Earn less per year.
I just know the prosecution is very intelligent, and right now he's seething. So I just want to ask how he's doing
because he hear the way he talk, all like robotic. We
heard that stupid ass.
We know what that is. Like, and I was trying to hold back, but I'm not about to be quiet no more. Okay, I do it enough for everybody. I'm not being quiet to this nonsense. We know somebody that's been sitting up watching videos. Oh, that's a real man. Oh, I'm going to go on YouTube and say that. That's all y'all watching right now. So this is what we get. Am I lying though? Be honest. Like, we can tell by your speech patterns, right? When you're pausing, taking a long time to respond. like we know what that means. You can make all the assessments. You don't get women talking like that. We like you better buy them. All right. So you know what? But I don't have enough money to speak. So I need to be quiet right now, okay? According to what he said, 150,000 in the excess of 150,000 after tax, okay? That's his statement, and that's what it is. So I probably was a little salty.
Needs to make sure anyone who has an opinion on women needs to make sure he earns over 150K per annum, per year after tax. If you earn less than 150K per year after tax, before tax is 300,000. You have
what? Yeah, shout out to 95% of the planet that doesn't make 150,000 a year. You know, all the Indian men, all the Brazilian men, all the Southeast Asian, everybody else, everybody but him. You know what I'm saying?
So, just very, very quickly, for 2024, you all have decided to push the house husband's narrative, right? Or the ideology. Let me not say the narrative, the ideology.
Me, yeah, for sure. I am.
So I'm saying at this point, especially we're about 15, 20 seconds into his soliloquy. Not in actual time because he's talking fucking slow. So we really probably about 3 minutes in. But I'm saying based on the rhetoric so far, based on the rhetoric that we've heard so far, can't we also push the ideology of punching people in the mouth? Can we do make their mouth bleed 2024?
No, Beans. No.
No?
Wait,
I did that on purpose.
Beans. Whose mouth?
This motherfucker that was just talking.
Oh, okay. We gotta clarify.
It's only gonna get worse. You're gonna want to do more than
people
that.
like that,
Crazy.
right?
Oh,
People like
okay.
that. But look, I did it on purpose because I knew Aaron was gonna say no. So if we can't, then we absolutely have to make room for you stupid 2024.
No, you can, just not yet. We just haven't got to that point just yet. That's all.
I'm just saying you have to, because you have been trying to get me to stop calling people stupid for a while. But you said you like what I'm doing with the stupid detention. But I think at this point, because you said earlier, I don't like to call people stupid. But Aaron, come on.
I would rather you say you don't say smart things. I would rather you use that phrase instead.
Oh, now
you don't say smart things 2024. Come on, that's
so
too
when
long.
somebody talking and you want to say you're stupid, what you should say is you don't say intelligent things. You don't say smart things. I would rather you just say that.
I don't fuck with the bounty, but right here probably would have been a good time to use
it. But he did. Listen,
how much I got to pay you to stop this video?
No.
This
They
is
gonna
goofy,
pay to
man.
listen to this. They want to hear this. They want to
What's
hear
his-
this.
What's his argument?
Right, right. Like this is client. So
Oh yeah, you got to defend him. By default, you got to defend him. He's right. So let me tell you,
I'm not no motherfucking public defender.
No,
okay?
you can decide who you defend.
Hell
how
no,
you gonna
I
be
am
Section
not.
8 but not public defender? You got to make some
I
shit
am not
fit, nigga.
fucking. No, I am not. No, I am not. I
That's
work
lame.
for.
I'm
I work
Section
for a
8,
law
you public
firm.
defender. We switching roles today. I'm not
I
going
work for a
it.
law firm. I defend who I want to defend. I defend
And
the
all the lawyers are sick. Now it's your turn.
Caesar spent some bread to bring me back up when people was dropping me off. That's why I defended him. I don't know this motherfucker. I thought y'all was just saying a silly name. This nigga name is really Mr. S. And we understand that the S stands for stupid. So I'm trying to
why
get why Aaron don't want me to like, come on.
The S stands for superiority.
Wait, so what's his?
Well,
Was he attacking house husbands?
We don't know what he's doing. We getting ready to watch Lee. We all are on the same page.
He literally no, listen. Lee, respectfully, I know me and you go back and forth. Let's put that to
No,
the
we
side. For
don't.
1
Oh my
second,
God,
right?
everybody want to
Hold
go
on.
back and forth for Lee,
No.
bro.
I'm saying let's put
People
that
lying on Lee, saying I got beef with Aaron.
No.
Saying
Listen,
I said
I'm
shit
just
about Aaron.
specifically saying
Yeah, I want
for
beef
me
with
and you
people,
right
man.
now, just so I can communicate
we
with
can
you.
all agree.
Yeah, so we can all communicate and make it a fun show. I ain't holding no grudges, right? Bruh, in all honesty, the man specifically just said, Lou pointed it out, he just said he just shitted on 95% of the men in the world. He just disqualified 95% in the men in the world. Wait, listen. Not from providing and protecting, from having a motherfucking opinion. That's what he said. He
So
said,
he
if
basically
you
saying if
have
you
an
don't make 100,
opinion,
oh my bad, go ahead.
yes.
So you got to have a certain amount of money a year to have an opinion.
Yes, you got to be making $300K a year.
I mean, that's how. I mean, man, listen, man,
have
that's a
an
lot of men that think like
opinion.
that.
That's a lot of money,
men that
bro.
think like that, and that's a lot of bread. But you know, if that's what he feel, then that's what he feel.
That tax bracket seems a little high, 150. But let's go on. Keep
No.
going.
Let's be clear. He not just shout out to Hamp. He says, thank you to the young OGs, A.O.C for coming through today. Love you, brothers. Appreciate your grind. No doubt, Hamp. We gonna be back.
What up, Hamp?
Make sure you bring S back and knock off Trigger Mike. Make sure when they come back through there, make sure they over there when we pull up over there, because it be rocking over there. No, but you have to understand, I'm not mad that that's the qualifications to have an opinion. The problem is, he said he comes from the patriarchy. From what country was it, or whatever the case is?
He
that,
said,
that stuff doesn't require no money for those women to do right. Like if you we just talked about what happened in Dubai and all that. Like a woman screamed or raised her voice at the man, she got locked up. He ain't had no. So you telling me to have an opinion on women? We need about 300,000. I barely make 25K, so I'm already out. Cool, right? Now, in the same breath, you're telling me a country will hold a woman accountable for raising her voice at a man. You know what I'm saying?
He double talking. He double talking. AO.
I think so.
Yeah, I feel he double talking too.
He doesn't represent the Arabic
because, and then on top of that,
ethnicity.
AO, he put all women on the pedestal doing that.
dummy. Like that's what I'm talking. This is what we was talking about last show. Dudes putting women on pedestals, and now every woman that heard that, like, oh yeah, you gotta have 140,000 to fuck with me.
The chat was rocking with it, right? And I'm in.
I
and
bet
look,
they was.
No, he said 300,000 because
gross 300 and net 150. Gross 300, net 150.
Oh, like this is hilarious. And the chat was rocking with it because they want a man that can put other men in their place by saying stuff like this, but knowing that those women ain't got that money, ain't even close. But it's fine. It's his opinion. It's his thought as a masculine man. So I say, let's hear the masculine man out. I ain't gonna make no claims to be.
Everybody not gonna know that you're being facetious. You can't say masculine man, and like you can't do that.
Do you not see the glasses?
Know.
Do you not see the Louis belt he rocking? Like, stop playing with him. Like this, what he
do. You not see the watch?
You know what it is? Podcast jealous. He see a masculine man and he just mad because he's not masculine. That's really what it is. Objection. I said haterade.
He's just mad that his client is living in a hotel. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say
first
that.
Of all,
his client is living in a hotel right now.
He's wearing white after Labor Day, so that's strike number one. I think you get stoned for that in some countries. But no, come on, Aaron. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Listen, I gotta hear.
Don't do the troll thing. Just do the real.
Nah.
They're not gonna know if you for real or not.
I'm listening to what he's saying before I make a complete assessment. Okay. So far, he's presenting.
You were there, motherfucker. Don't give us this. You listening to us?
Was I there though? You got.
We looking at you on the panel with that motherfucking devilish ass grin, like I'm about to tell this motherfucker a new asshole. Right?
You caught me. I was there. But look, when he leave, I'll be talking again. So look, that's the point, right? So 300,000 is the mark.
Absolutely.
150 after all the taxes get taken out, because that's how much you think you're gonna have.
That's
I'm glad I'm there.
That tax bracket is crazy.
I'm glad I'm in that tax bracket.
50% of your money, 50% of your stack. What the fuck?
You gonna pretty much, it's a progressive.
That's
tax,
more.
But yeah, like you gonna
check my account real quick. Yeah, I'm there. I'm right there.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Listen.
I'm right there.
This is the problem. He does not tell us how he calculated that number. That's problem number one, right? Why do you arbitrarily say 150,000 after tax? Why? That's number one. He never presents a reason for it, but he's a masculine man. He don't have to. He don't answer to none of us. So I accept that, right? So, but I want to hear what more information he wants to give us, because sometimes us brokies don't understand. And I ain't gonna be the type of guy to fight no man that's walking with 350,000 in his pocket, okay? He wearing something on his wrist. I don't want these problems. So I'm going to hear the man out before I make any wrong assessments. All right. I think it's fair.
No opinion over here. I am with Caesar's Palace. The silent few are those who make the world go round. I was listening to this chat for the last 20,
what the
30
fuck
minutes.
happened? Is this a tape recorder?
You can hate my accent. You can hate my nationality.
Just listen.
Show that man some respect.
Oh, my bad. He really talk?
Show that man some respect. Hey, don't talk over him.
My bad.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't talk over him.
My bad. He make way more than me. Let me chill.
This is $300,000 speech.
Yeah, he say 300, like 300. So
that is fucking crazy that he said it sound like a tape recording, bro.
Oh my god, what's up with Duke, yo?
Rich people speech.
He said you can make fun of his accent. It ain't gonna change nothing. You ain't got the money to have this conversation.
Wow.
So y'all gotta sit
I really
back.
don't.
Look, so that's what I'm saying. So at least I can say, hey, I work for YouTube. We I'm an independent contractor. I do this as my job. So I ain't gotta have the money. I can make the argument it's my job. You know how you gotta be like, it's your job. You just doing your job, little homie. It's cool. I'm getting one of those passes right now. That's all it is. All right. Shout out to my bro Jack. Jack says I'm broke. This is all. Oh, and the ladies, don't be a peanut butter snatcher.
Oh my god.
Yo,
what up, Jack?
Jack almost made me shut the whole show down, bro. He said some crazy. I was like, we not doing this on stream. Absolutely not. This show is gonna be done. He was wilding. But no. I think it's fair because he come from another country. He's from the UK actually. So mind you, his 300,000 in pounds. If y'all do the USD conversion,
Oh, let's not do that.
oh, you right. You right.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, yo, come back.
My bad. I messed up the whole connection.
Hilarious.
My bad.
Oh
My
my
bad.
god.
My apologies.
Bro, what in the
That was so funny, bro. Holy shit. I'm
My
dying.
apologies. My apologies. Listen. I just want to hear this masculine man out. I don't know why y'all so triggered. Just because y'all ain't got the money don't mean y'all need to be upset. Get on y'all grind and get this money. All right. That's all he trying to express to us, right? The other dude said, get your balls back, cheeky. So he talking about just get a prenup. Then that way you can protect your money and then make her sign make her sign over her rights to be a mom and their kids go to your custody. She gonna sign that, right? So he already got it thought out. And he said, and listen, he said you don't make logical arguments. And he goes on to say, yeah, get her to sign a prenup where she can't have none of your money and she give you the kids after.
Yeah, because she's gonna sign that. She's gonna sign that shit.
No, that's sound logic right there. Now we moved on from this sound logic, masculine knockoff Trigger Mike to this new man that comes on from a whole nother country, okay? A whole nother country.
Beans, by the way, guess what the chat was saying?
That's funny as hell. Knock off Trigger Mike, nigga.
Beans, guess what the chat was saying? You know what I'm saying? The super chats. Guess what they was doing?
I don't even want to know at this point.
They was twerking.
I'm scared.
It was like, yeah.
And
what they were saying, three.
It was like three people really holding us down. My guy Jack was holding me down like always, right? Sophisticated Jerk was in the building. And it was one other person that was showing love, right? But everybody else, y'all, Aaron and Cheeky, y'all some immature, all these things. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, y'all take what these people are saying as serious. Like, you really think they move like this? Like, this how we know y'all not really around people like this. They don't do this. They do not do this. I hate they don't talk that slow because guys need a certain amount of charisma in order to do the things that they speaking about in a general sense. Now you can speak like a robot and hand her all your money and be like, I love you, wife. You know, like, but the way they talking, I'm the man, and my wife do as I say.
None of these niggas that are married operate in the way that they talk. And I know because every single time they woman come around, go meet them at a meetup. Most of these married men are not living the way that they speak, as if they just got full authority and control over a situation, like their wives have no say and they're all just submissive. Come on, man. Why do we have to pretend?
Well, here's the thing, though. We can get back to the video, but the truth of the matter is that this dude sounds like a voiceover for Osama bin Laden at this point. Like, this shit don't sound believable. This shit don't sound believable at all. He sound like he was in a movie voicing over for like a terrorist. This shit don't sound believable at all. He looks stupid, and it's really upsetting me that we probably got 30 more minutes of this. Right? So let's get through this shit.
Beans. He basically telling men.
I know it's not gonna get no better.
What's crazy is
you don't know what he gonna say. This is a masculine man from the
We heard what he started with.
But look,
you don't get no better from that.
No, you can make an argument that one part of his argument could be bad,
Lou,
and the next couple could be good. You know that.
That's crazy for him to say.
You was just talking about knockoff Trigger Mike. Come on now.
No, but I'm trying not to laugh at him saying, "Louis, that you."
This is my internet crashed as soon as you said the Osama bin Laden thing.
Oh shit.
That's wild.
I thought he was saying Louis that you as in Mr. S.
No way, no way.
No way. That's why I was like, yo, trying not to laugh at that. That's crazy to me.
Hey, look, somebody text Hamp right now and tell him to send Mr. S over here so he can.
I'm up if you do that.
I can't
Bro, I would just watch. I wouldn't even say that.
I would just watch that.
I'm off if you
Listen,
do that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yes,
I
I
don't
have
know
grown.
wants to smoke with this guy.
I have grown. I have tried my best to capitulate. I've listened to people like Aaron O, but I'm not there yet. You put me on a panel with this nigga, and it's gonna be a bunch of bitch ass niggas sucking my dicks. Cause this shit is beyond stupid. And I know it only gets worse. There's no way it could get better. You understand? This is stupidity, which I have a problem with.
I can't get upset at things I understand. I know he big cap. I know he ain't. I already know this not what he like. This not what he about. So
That's not the point. The point is that everybody has their triggers. Agreed?
Okay, yeah.
Mine is stupidity.
Okay, we got you. I'm with you.
Absolutely. So this is what I'm saying. This shit is beyond stupid.
Beans, this is we about the same. We kind of close. No, not really. Your tolerance is
Right. This is near retardation. I understand.
I don't know.
Wait, guys. He ain't even said much. All he
Yeah, I
said
want to
was-
hear what he finished saying.
All he said
Yeah,
was,
let's finish it.
get your money up, little homie, but in the UK way. He said it.
Get your money up, bro.
All he's saying is what you need to do is
Stop
increase
chatting,
the amount
increase
of
your
your
money.
income. And when you increase the amount of your income, then the service in which the woman see you and respect you as man, then you will receive. Okay. This is what my brothers should do. This is what I want for you all. That's what he was saying. It's just we
now who being a fucking attorney?
Like we American. We don't speak like that. So
now who being an attorney? Because this nigga ain't saying shit about what women do.
Listen. Beans, you won't get on a plane and go to the UK. So stop it. So
Absolutely not.
You
But
don't
he
even
got
wanna
enough
know.
money to fly over here. Bring your stupid ass on. I'll punch you in your fucking face. This shit is dumb, nigga. Like for real. Like to me, listen, look, handicapped people, elderly people. It's some people that's off limit. No, not when you're stupid. Stupid people are not off limit. I think it's okay to
Wait, so why you calling them stupid? Just real quick, Beans. Why
We
you
don't
calling
know
them
listen.
stupid
yet. No,
we
you already
absolutely
said-
do.
You about to repeat yourself. You already
I'm
said
not repeating me. I'm repeating him. He said it.
Let's
Lou gave
just see
us
what he gotta say,
the
Beans.
number. He
Beans.
said 95% of men in the world can't have an opinion. Not if he would have said, if you ain't making 300,000 and netting 150, you shouldn't be worrying about no submission from the woman and this and that and all that other stuff. Listen, I understand that comes from a place of ego, and usually when people talk like that, it's because they've reached a level of success, so they're trying to hold everybody to where they've reached, right? Cool, got you. But this nigga didn't say that. He said you can't have an opinion
he gonna have to
about the women who birth you, the ones that raise you, the ones that bear your children, the ones you work with. That shit is beyond stupidity.
If he goes to the Middle East talking this nonsense, he might get smacked around a little bit.
If you was there live. Now let's get back to the video, okay?
But the truth shall always be the truth, which is the men lead. I like my ebony women, as they say. I like my African British girls, American girls. And I always like them because they always tell me, you are different.
We don't want to hear that. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not about to hear his life.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Masculine, man. Go ahead, Mr. Masculine, man. You're right. You got it. Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead, Mr. S.
Like I said,
there you go. Go ahead.
That's crazy.
I didn't interrupt you, did I?
Anyhow, I didn't ask for you to interrupt me, sir.
Go ahead, Mr.
Like
S.
I
Go
said,
ahead.
I like my ebony women, British or American or African, wherever they come from, whatever they
Ebony women? What is he talking about? Porn? Did he just say ebony?
The issue here is simple.
Let him go, Lee. Let him go.
You want to be the
pay
lion
attention.
that they can rest their femininity to. And it starts off with your money.
Y'all
don't guys. Let me.
My bad, Ham. Let me.
Oh wow, he had Ani on his panel. Ani jumped up on his panel.
Now I must say, I have to apologize to Hamp and this might be risky, crew, because honestly, this sounds like a man that maybe has this type of money. I just none of my busy have it, he don't have it. That learns from people on YouTube. Look at how he talks. Yes, women submit to this and that. Like, shut up. But I didn't want to say that because it's gonna get a little crazy. But bro, who talks like that? With that speech, like that pattern, all of that, while dominating, commanding women what to do with all this paper and the big old mansion he rocking. This how he walk in the house. Wife, come to me now. Come.
What the?
Like, if you listen to his speech patterns, that's what he's projecting. He speaks like. This is why I'm telling you, he ain't moving like that. He's not moving like that. And it's gonna get even worse to show you you're not moving like that, player. It's gonna get even worse. Because I'm trying not to laugh, but if I go on your panel, I'm gonna laugh a little bit. Because I don't get to laugh on my own panels. But over there, oh, we gonna have some fun. And I know Cap when I hear it. I hear the patterns in his voice tone. I know he's dying laughing inside. There's no way he truly believes what he's saying. No way. Go ahead, Lee.
He believe what he's saying.
Nope.
He's
Absolutely
no,
not.
he see what's happening with him, AO, is that he's getting finessed, right? He hear them black women say, "Oh, we love you." Yeah, this, that, and the third. You know why? Because those are the same chicks we sliding and kicking out the back door and being like, "Get the fuck out of here," right? So at the end of the day, this a Captain Saberho right here. It didn't even refer to black women as ebony. Whoever said what? What are we talking about
This
here?
is $300,000 vocabulary, Lee. You don't get it.
I've never heard nobody refer to black women as ebony women, bro.
Bro,
Go ahead, bro.
Come on now. Like, honestly, how many people you know? I can't. Let's get back to I can't do this.
Let's do the trick.
If Hamp didn't start laughing at that moment, I was gonna go crazy. Because Hamp, you hear what I'm hearing, right? Because Hamp know guys ain't really. No, he know he capping, but Hamp like, you know what? Let the show just run. We getting to the end, bro. Just let it run. Because we all know he lying. At least I do at this point. But maybe I'm wrong.
Go ahead, Mr. S. Finish your point.
You see, the nervous laughter is very telling in women and men. When they do that, it's a sign of being nervous amongst men.
Damn.
Now, let's go back to the point. The point is simple. Be the leader. Starts with your wallet. If your wallet ain't right, make sure your brain is bright. Do some counseling and therapy. We men, we grew up with single parent households. We were taught to be emotional. You need to unlearn what you learned.
I just want to be clear. You coming from another country and
Does he like you? Single mother is the problem over there for you?
They growing up with single households over there. Like you see how this don't hold weight. Really? You come from the listen to what he said. I come from the patriarchy. So you talking about
like no single mother shit.
Where's these single like mother homes you talking about?
The thing is, he grew up in Britain probably, which it goes against his whole spiel because Britain is one of the most simpish, most acquiescent, like feminine, like it's not a patriarchy over there. So I don't understand where he's getting the patriarchy thing, maybe from Islam or Arabic culture, but he's not part of the culture, obviously, because he's insane.
Wait, I hear patriarchy. I hear simp. I hear.
But that's what I'm saying. But exactly, Lee. But that's what I'm saying. He's not really who he claims to be. He's confused.
Yeah, he go.
There's no patriarchy in the UK. Come on, bro. Are you kidding me?
Dudes don't stand on nothing, man. They do
None
anything
no
for women,
patriarchy
bro.
is out there at all. Okay, the dating pool roast reaction says he talking like that, and goofy women dropping panties in the chat. That's a fact. It was people in there mad at me because I don't believe this nonsense. Like they don't be mad at me because I can see through people. Don't be mad at me. I have the ability to assess and go, this cap. But y'all decide y'all want to follow this man because he talks a good game. Oh yeah, this is what we do where I'm from. That don't work. We from the show me state. All right, we from the show. You gotta show us. We don't just be believing these people. It used to be a show, so I'm not falling for it, y'all. So I've been on YouTube for a good amount of time. I didn't seen this stuff before. They just went through with Luna or some lady named Luna or something like that. Like we see all these moves played.
Right,
so
right.
I don't fall
Just
for this
happened.
very
This
easy.
is fresh. This is fresh. Yeah, this is fresh in our minds. We don't fall for that.
You know what I
shit.
mean? Like, come on, like look, he in the camera. He
He got all the
like,
clothes and the watch and everything. Yeah, just like Luna. You're right. You're right.
I'm not falling for. I could be wrong. He might pop up and be like, "Ham, show them my pay stub to show the 300,000, whatever." He might do it, and Ham be like, "I just want to show you, bro. He want to let you know he really him out there, bro." And I'm like, "All right, the money part down. Now, that's how you did. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just too many holes to be poked through. But pause. I just don't believe what he's selling.
No, I don't think. Yeah, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Yeah, even the most old school cats. I only know one person that makes 300K a year, which is my dad. Right? Old school Brazilian Italian. Even my dad can't control his household 100%. What are you talking about?
I only know Americans that like I could say I know, and I know they have the money. I've seen it. I can acknowledge, and it's a good amount of people from that's from other countries that came here, built their businesses. I know these people, right? They talk different. Their cadence and all this is very very, very much in charge. Not like this. And social.
Yeah, but even those people, Aaron, they have to acquiesce to their wives, right?
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. To a certain extent,
degree.
Yeah, exactly.
To a certain degree. The way he talking, it's about to get worse. Buckle up, y'all, because it's about to get worse.
Like I said,
it's about to get worse.
No man should have an opinion if they're earning less than 150,000 post-tax. I digress. My mic is off.
Thank you.
I digress. The mic is off.
Man.
Whew. My mic is off. Hey, yo, bruh. This is so good. I'm so glad dudes are seeing this right here.
You gotta make. Oh, you said post. He said after tax.
Yeah.
After tax, my man. So 1% or less of the U.S. population has any say so. That's what you're saying. Jeff Bezos or nothing. That's what you just said.
That's not. That's
on
not
it.
even 1%, but that's not the point.
So listen, man.
Didn't even answer that.
This is pretty common, actually.
He couldn't stand on it.
We have here in the States. It's when somebody has.
Mike, you have an opinion. You got to qualify this money first. Cause you heard what the masculine.
No, so tell me about myself. Okay, let me talk about myself. I had a girlfriend when I was making 55K. I got married when I was making 75K. Now I'm well over 6 figures, and I've been married for 5 years.
You wasn't a man before you.
So I wasn't a man that whole time.
You was not a man. You heard Mr. S.
I wasn't a man that whole time, Mr. S, and I had no say so over my home. But if I did have say so, doesn't that just make me a better man than you? If I was able to secure it without the money.
Talk your spiel.
Are you looking for an answer from me or?
Yeah. So
he acting like he got $1 billion in the bank, man. That
I know y'all not used to me joking a lot because I'm more serious than that. I had a really good joke at this moment because I was gonna say because the guy said you looking for me to answer. I was gonna say Trigger Mike is looking for your affirming. Trigger Mike is looking for you to affirm him. So because earlier on in the show, right? What I forgot what Trigger Mike says, right? Dang, I forgot. In the moment I had the word. I don't know if it was acknowledgement. They have to acknowledge you have the authority over them. It was something like that. These women affirm your authority. It was something like that. I forgot the exact word. And I was gonna say it at that moment. I was like, let me just stop because I'm already trolling too much. Oh, but I had a really good joke at this moment just for Trigger Mike because he said some craziness earlier about authority and whatnot. So but it didn't happen. I passed up on it. But just know I'll be having them sometimes. But it was validate. Shout out to T.O. T.O.'s in the chat. He was there. Yes, that you want Mr. S to validate. So Mr. S really, he think he's selling us on this. Any of y'all that's been involved with sales, dealing with salespeople, had to sell, like, we ain't dumb. So, like, I don't fall for this false frame, calm demeanor that you're not selling this to me. It don't work. It just don't. But it was heavily entertaining, okay? I must say it was heavily entertaining. And now Trigger Mike is about to make it 10 times better. Watch what Trigger Mike does.
So if I'm able to get submission in my own house without the amount of money that you have, and you can't whoop my ass, doesn't that make me a better man than you?
Now, Mr. Gentleman, here's what you found. You found a woman that's willing to work with you, a woman that saw your potential, which women of the past used to do. She saw that you were a six-figure potential earner. And with true hindsight, you delivered. Am I right?
Sure.
There we go. Unfortunately, the women that you have, they don't make those women anymore. Hence why, as a man, to shut women up, you need to show your work. It's that simple.
What do we got to do? Now, you also know that there's somebody in this space that says, show your work. Show your work. Doesn't it sound like he's been listening to that? A bunch of YouTube videos? He is the epitome of that person. But y'all might not don't hear it. But I hear it. Show your work. Show your work. We don't talk like that. We don't. Before YouTube, nobody spoke and said, show you. We don't do that. You guys got to recognize these. I can't say he a weirdo like the other guy, but I can say I ain't falling for it. I can say that. I'm not falling for it. And Trigger Mike, don't fall for it either, okay?
And up, you need to show your work. It's that simple.
What do we got to do to shut you up? What do we got to do to shut you up? How much does it cost?
I digress.
Well, you know what's crazy? John Henry with the 50 ball said, GBG Lieutenant General laughing like the disrespectful idiot kid in class who doesn't know he's the prime example of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Keep on speaking, Mr. S.
Oh, they started coming crazy.
Damn, man, they feeling they
Right.
feeling, yo, they
Right.
might be feeling Mr. S. Come on, Kasim, you've been boring the whole day.
Weather outside is humid. She turned up her location. She must think I'm stupid. She wanna run the streets, so let her ho, let her ho, let her ho. She doesn't show signs of stopping. So who am I to be cock blocking? I really hate to see you go. Let her ho, let her ho, let her ho.
That's fucking.
So Aaron, now there's some support out there for Mr. S, man. Go ahead.
That's one person. I will have.
Oh, wait. Jay Hayward with the $5 said, Mr. S stands on business and speak with authority. Aaron needs to grow up. Oh, wait. RNC with the $5 says, GGG lives in Fantasy Island. 99.9% of the world and throughout human history do not have house husbands. And then while Mr. S was talking, April became a member. So that's 1, 2, 3.
That was a low blow with the members.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sophisticated Jerk said Mr. S is a trick, so that's -1.
Hey, yo, shout out to Sophisticated
You
Jerk.
need to shut your
Of course, we on the
broke
same
ass
page.
up.
Of course, me and him on the same
Damn,
page.
Mr. S got 5 supporters. Jay Hayward with the $5 says, once again, Mr. S speaks with authority. This is an example of authority being taken, not given. Mr. S came and shook the building, man. Go ahead. Let me get up. I do have one qualifying question for Mr. S. I do. Just to validate what you're saying. Do you believe in polygamy?
Define your version of polygamy.
A man.
Does that mean you have one wife and you cheat with a secretary in your office building that you own? Which one?
I mean, a man with multiple wives. That's what I mean.
Would you have multiple wives?
I absolutely would not. I find women to be extremely annoying. I prefer one wife.
You see, I tell you something. I am married, right? I am in my hotel room tonight because my wife decided to talk some hot air. So what I did was I packed my bag, and I will show you my bag, which is over there. I said, darling, you have 3 days to calm down, and I'll be back.
Yeah, because that's a flex, right? Because that's a flex, right?
The reason Cheeky made that face, because we and him both know Cheeky got so much pushback when he said, she crossed the line boundaries. I'm leaving probably 1, 2, 3 days to figure this out. And everybody went off on him.
Right, because he said the same thing. Yeah.
And this guy says it because he allegedly, and he probably does, makes 300,000 pounds a year. And then after taxes, 150. Because most people qualify something by using their salary. So they be like, I fit into this line. Maybe. I don't know. Don't really care. But he said it, and the chat was like, yeah. Only men with money can talk, right? I have been saying, ladies, I think that's fine. You go deal with the men that got money and leave the broke ones alone. And you know what they're going to do? No, thank you. We'll take a broke guy because I want my own guy. I don't want to just share the guys that have all the money. That is the arguments that they be making. That's the arguments that they be making. So, I mean, you can't win for lose. If guys say we quit, we don't want to play this game with y'all no more. Oh, you guys are quitters. You're not real men. We let y'all go get all the rich men. Go ahead. And see, the problem with women is when you have an opportunity to push back against stuff to show some sign of genuineness, what happens is this. A guy that comes on that is married, he got the ring on, and says, I make all this money. Y'all envision like, oh, I wish I had a man like that. So y'all go and believe all this crap that he talking. However, you then talk bad about the men that you make and get to support a man that ain't going to do nothing for you because he already got somebody. This is why y'all strategies suck. They're not thoughtful. And the whole chat was rocking with this. Oh, yeah, y'all acting childish because I know he full of it. I know he lying. Listen, I can hear how he speaks. What kind of business is he doing where he can talk like that?
I don't know. I don't think he's doing the talking because this is crazy. Ain't no way.
But he said he left. He talked to his wife. He said, "You're gonna calm down. I'm leave for 3 days, and then when you get your mind right, I shall return." Listen how he talks. I told wife I will take leave. I pack bag, the Gucci bag, the Louis bag over there. I can show you the bag if you like to see it.
Right.
I told wife that I shall not return. You stay in home, and then when I return, your attitude must stop. This how he talk. This ain't gonna work on me. If y'all want to fall for this, cool. But I'm not. So I was not letting it slide. Not for 1 second. Absolutely not.
She's in my house, a 1.2 million pound house that I paid out cash. Now, women are emotional beings.
You hear this stuff?
Now, Aaron, you and I are both in banking. I believe you're in banking.
Correct? Why would you put 1.23 million in cash?
Right. And I was gonna ask you though, first of all, who do you know or which of your clients do you know that actually have 1.2 mil in cash to use? Who has that type of money in cash? Bro.
All right, but let's just believe him, right?
This guy's full of shit. This guy's full of shit.
Let's believe him. Let's listen to it. Hold on. Keep going, yo.
I think he's full of it, but I'm fine to go with it, right? Mm-hmm. She's in the home that I bought, 1.2 million. I paid for it in cash. Like, just presenting this information that we did not request.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This is what people do now. Like, honestly, this is what they do. That's not common. I'm not saying, and the guys that do it are much more, they're much more charismatic. Oh yeah, you know that thing paid off cash. They ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? When they speak like that, they're more charismatic, not robotic. And I paid 1.2. Like, it sounds crazy to me, but I could be wrong because he's from a different country, culture, whatever he says. Fine. I'm still not falling for it. I'm still not going for it, right? But fine. Okay, you paid your 1.3 million in cash because to somebody that thinks that's a sound financial decision, okay. But would you rather have that $800,000 freed up to do something else and mortgage the rest reasonably so? Strategy? I don't know. There's a lot.
He got it like that, AO.
And I guarantee you, he bought a single family house, and we all know single families, and we can argue all day long about how that can be a very bad investment because there's no rental. You're also paying an ever increasing amount of taxes on it. So, I don't know.
But we have to concede that it's a possibility that he's just been dead honest, that rich people like this, like him, do come on the internet. Not as content creators and stuff like just a random guy.
Right. That is true as well. Yeah.
So, okay. I'm going to just leave it alone. I'm just going to hear him out, right? So he left her in that $1.2 million paid off cash UK pound home.
They need a £0.2 million house that are paid out cash. Now, women are emotional beings. They need us more than we need them.
You know, shit like that.
All right. So I do have to ask a question.
Anybody gonna criticize him leaving?
Why did you leave your own house? I'm African. We don't leave our own house. Hold on.
Nobody gonna criticize him leaving for 3 days.
Hey, listen, a masculine man left his home and said, "Hey, wife, you're in charge. I'll go live in a hotel until you do what I would prefer you to do."
Guys,
nobody's going to criticize him for that, right?
Mr. S, turn down the music, Mr. S, in the background. Somebody playing music.
Answer?
Yeah, Mr. S, turn down the music though. Turn on the music. Can you hear me?
Right. Yes, loud and clear. Can you hear me? 1, 2, check.
Yeah, you got check. All right, go ahead.
Right. So, what was the question? Let's start from the beginning.
Well, so basically, you told that you left the house for 3 days so she can get her act together, and then they were questioning why the hell would you leave your own house?
The reason why is simple. You see, when a woman asks too many questions, you have to give her a temporary ultimatum. You have to ask, darling, can we work this out, or do you want to give me a headache? If she still keeps on yapping, pack your Louis Vuitton bag or Gucci bag, whatever bag you have. Tell her, are you still sure you want to? Do you want to work this out now, or shall I give you time to breathe? When a woman yaps, the best option is to exit, but come back when the dust has settled.
Okay, just to be clear, so y'all can hear what I'm hearing. If a woman yaps, meaning she's annoying you by talking, right? There's no specificity. Like I don't hear him specifying anything clear, right? He just says if she's yapping or whatnot, right? If she's yapping and you don't like it, you tell her stop or I'm going to leave. And so he said it's best to leave if she refuses to stop, right? And then after a few days, you come back when the dust has settled. Why would a woman be talking to you, said man, that paid 1.2 trillion pounds for that home, like in cash? Why would she even dare talk to you like that with all that money? But we know money ain't always the answer. So they don't submit to the money, I guess. That's the argument, part of your argument too. And you man enough to know, like, it's good, I'm out. Get your mind right, or we figure something else out. So far, that's all he's saying.
Oh my God, Aaron, I don't believe you doing this to us, man.
I'm just listening to what the brother said. Okay, any man that pay that much money in cash, okay, cash, you got to put some respect on that name.
She's hoping that he divorces her so she can take the house. She's hoping that happens.
You just exposed the stupidity, and for some reason, I think you have, I think you have what did he say? A dysfunctional legions to losers. What did Cat Williams say the other day? Bro, this thing that you have where you don't want to just say that people are stupid. Think about what he's saying. You spent all that money on the crib and you still got to put up with some bullshit. And in order for you to not put up with the bullshit, you got to leave your own space.
Yo, it's literally, bro. It is a battle rapper that said this, bro. He said, "You the type to buy your bitch a house and then have her tell you to get out, bro." What the, bro?
But allegedly, he got out by his own accord. Allegedly.
Nah, no, he didn't. He got out because she was yapping.
You have to correlate it to what he originally said, which was that if you don't make a certain amount of money, you can't even
have an opinion.
If you don't make enough money, you can't even have an opinion
right
on women. So you make enough money to have an opinion on a woman, but you don't make enough money for her to not make you have to leave your own house?
Well, apparently not.
Yo,
this is what I'm saying. This makes absolutely no sense at all.
I know
you
it
see
sounds
what I mean?
it sounds so crazy and toxic.
And he has to do it once per quarter, according to him.
But look, the house husbands, because last show, me and Aaron, we the house husbands, we said the moment you give us any type of bullshit, we out. You know what I'm saying? But somehow we the ones that's not standing on that, and somehow we the ones that's also, yo, bro.
Cheeky, when is the show? Like,
right here.
I want to
That's
know
what it's
when
called.
is
This
Cheeky.
trickology right here.
When is he going to do the show where you take him saying about the leaving for 3 days, take all the people who saying he's standing on business, and then correlate that, juxtapose it to you saying I'll leave for 3 days and all of the bullshit rhetoric that came behind it. So
I want to do that show.
All prove that the chats are fucking stupid.
Right? Exactly. So we're on the same page. I told you the chat is retarded, right? And when I got judged for saying what I was saying, and I feel like I gave a better explanation. Like, hey,
but you don't make 300,000 pounds
on the house, and somebody tell me to get
okay. Well, I'm just saying you're asking me
bringing women in there. Oh, you want to act crazy? I'm about to go bring 3 more shorties in this house.
Just tag me in it,
bro.
Okay, yeah, I'll because there's a lot of things.
It needs to be an ABC show.
I'm down. See, you keep saying that, but do you gonna have the patience to be doing the ABC show?
Probably not. But
see, and that's why I'm not fucking with you, dog.
No, but
I
will if you allow me to flow like how I'm flowing tonight. I could do it. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I mean, like, I'm down if you down, if Aaron down. We got
it's just I do think sometimes like because Aaron like to say, let me play that again. Sometimes I'm like, come on now. But when he said at this point, what I'm seeing is that when he said, let me play it again, that's his way of acknowledging that the chat is stupid.
Yeah.
Why do you think you need to play
it's different than
because they didn't get it because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah,
but now the women.
And
I would never attack
hold on, real quick.
I know you wouldn't. Thank God for Cheeky.
You crazy?
Thank God for Cheeky.
And I'm gonna text you, dog.
Cheeky's wrong too. Cheeky's wrong too. Y'all both crazy. Talk about the chat is stupid. Some people.
Wait, I didn't say the chat was stupid.
Some of them
said it's retarded. It's different.
Look,
I'm gonna text you back. I'm gonna text you.
Same thing. Actually, that's worse.
Most people in my chat saw what was going on. They was over there. They was like, "We know what this is." They know.
Absolutely.
But
yes.
There's some other people in chats, and sometimes people be trolling in the moment because it's fun. They want to be on the internet to do this type of stuff, even if they don't believe it. So I have understanding of that. So I mean, I ain't tripping. It's just funny to me. I'm not falling for this stuff. I'm not falling for none of this nonsense. Okay, let me get to the super chat. Marvin. Mr. Marvin B. I can't say that name. Boy,
That sounds like
I can't say it. And I apologize, but I appreciate the super chat. It says Mr. S acting like he won a Money in the Bank match. Yeah, he probably did. Actually, you know what? He does kind of sound like a wrestler with a written script, actually. Shout out to Chris. Chris says, them Middle East people be scamming like Nigerians. They call me every other week with the scam phone calls. Mr. S stands for scammer. Dang. I see, Chris, was you watching this show? I wish Chris was there because he would have saw all this from the jump. Y'all hear this nonsense, man? 300. Wait till the other guy pull up. Wait till the other guy pull up, man.
Is that simple?
But I don't leave
you
my
guys
own
do
house.
not understand.
Trigger Mike, you listen to that masculine man there. Go
Yes,
ahead.
you listen to that masculine man that all the women in the chat supported.
I'm never leaving my own house.
Trigger Mike,
Trigger
Mike,
sure
you're not a
you figure out
masculine
whether or
man.
not you want to suck dick or shut up.
Chill out. You let
Man
that
said he's gonna
masculine man
leave his
tell us
own house.
how we supposed to live our life and what men really are. You let him do it.
Are we? I think you left your house because your side piece about to come over to be.
Nah, he left his house because she wanted him to leave. That's why he left. and that was the right thing to do because you got a Louis Vuitton luggage. You like, man, I got this luggage for a reason, so I might as well exercise using it. It makes sense to me.
My question to him would be, how often does this happen? Between how many months does this happen where your conflict resolution skills is not up to par and you have to vacate your premises?
That's a good question.
I have a question also.
Answer it, bro. I want to
Mr.
hear
S.
that. What's the
Yes, I was muted. I want everyone's questions first before I answer, please, if possible.
Oh, you can remember all those questions?
How often does this happen where the conflict resolution skills are not up to par and you have to vacate the premises in order for everybody to calm down?
Her punishment is my presence not being there.
How many times does that happen?
Maybe 2 times every quarter, every 3-4 months, when she's on her period.
Yeah, because she only gets her period every.
If you know that
every 3 months.
forecast is happening, right, when she comes on her period every quarter, wouldn't it be in your benefit to kind of have enough insight to meet that head on and stay in the premises and not waste extra money to go away?
You see, this is a lifelong relationship. We are married. Boundaries do get stepped on, just like any natural relationship, whether it be a friendship, a wife-husband relationship. It's natural to have boundaries stepped on. You must draw the line, whether you love the person with love or you cherish the person as a wife. You have to understand that as a man, if
y'all be this much money,
you
you got
make
way more money than me. I got way
your
more
wife
respect than you.
tread on your toes, she will tread on your face eventually. She must learn as I have to learn. I miss her and I know she misses me. And the sex is always great after when I turn back home.
Talk your shit.
So,
Off
ask
your shit.
Mr. S a question. Mr. S, did you say that if the men?
Now, I just want to be clear. Up until this point, Mr. S, because Q, shout out to Q. I'm going to let this slide, Q, because Q normally check people in challenged positions. You normally don't let things slide. But
she's not challenging that money, Aaron. No, come on now.
No. Q be challenging stuff because I think Q is smart. But I think in this moment, Q was trolling too much. Q was having a little fun. She was sitting back, and this may not have been the show for her to do what she normally does. So I'm not going to hold her to nothing tonight because I be having some shows where I'm like, it's cool. We vibe and we gonna let it rock out. But I know normally she would challenge a lot of these positions. But this guy S right now, he is convincing the chat that he's the masculine man and only worthy man can speak to sad women, as if these women are on some pedestal, right? Fine. Now, a woman comes up. I don't know how to say her name. I don't even know if Hamp figured it out at the time. but maybe he got her real name. And she comes on the panel because she's intrigued to ask some questions. And S, who is the leader with the paper, he got the money, got the bag, and he's a masculine man. He's in his masculine frame. He's going to guide us in teaching us how to identify and lead properly and have the proper vision, right? So we're going to trust on his ability to see and make proper assessments. All right. So I want you to watch this interaction.
Mr. S, did you say that if the men make enough money, then they will get submission from their wives? Is that correct? That's what you said?
I said men should earn 150K net before they have an opinion on women. If you don't earn that type of money, you should not have an opinion on women. We must understand that women right now are superior to men, and there is a reason why. Women had to defend themselves. Women are soft beings, and they understood that themselves. They had to learn that they have no men to defend them, hence why they are independent. Try to be the arch lion and watch them fall on your arms.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hence why I like an ebony woman.
Are we talking about? Oh my God, yo, I'm about to go,
When
bro.
you
If you
say
say ebony one more time, I have to slide, bro.
fall on your arm, I'm thinking does that mean submission?
Now, Lee, I hear you, but just let it rock. Part of the problem that I have with this is the guy that wanted to come up and be mad at Cheeky talk about house husband. His vision's so strong and what he knows about the world. Guys that talk like Cheeky, they normally don't get women. He don't one time say guys that talk like Mr. S don't normally get women. He don't at one time say none of this nonsense. That's why I knew there was an attack. Okay, that's why I knew there was an attack. So that's why the smoke was already up. I was ready to. I was going to get into some rare mode that I don't know.
Please tell me you came back at him. I want to hear that part.
It's a few more things gonna play out. A few more things because I didn't want to dominate the panel, right? Because when you visit other people's platforms, you want to be respectful. You want to add value to it. You want to make it fun, but you don't want to dominate the whole panel from not letting everybody else get involved. So I'm conscious of that. There are some moments where I'm like, "Oh, let me cook right now," and I'm gonna be quiet for 30 minutes. So I want we don't get a lot of women to come up a lot. Well, Hamp probably gets a lot more because he has a lot more women over there, but when she came up, I wanted to give her the space to speak her mind because I'm like, let me hear what she got to say. And I wanted y'all to allow Mr. S to show his full range of his abilities. And he's about to show you his work right now.
Or are you saying something else? Are you saying that thinking does that mean submission? Or are you saying something else? Are you saying that it attracts more women because of the money?
I'll give an example, right? I was in Irving, Texas, in between Fort Worth and Dallas.
Nigga, we live here. We know where that shit is.
I don't know where it is. I'm not in.
You guys can't interrupt the masculine man. Trigger Mike, show some respect, please. It's a masculine man.
And I met a woman, right? She was very. I don't want to call a woman masculine because it's very offensive to a woman. Very offensive. Let's not call your women, my women, masculine. Let's call them assertive. I had an assertive woman, and I showed her how I do my work, as in being very calm, collected, had everything under control. And I wouldn't say she submitted to my will, but she let down her. Every strong woman has a strong barrier in front of her. But after you go past that barrier, that woman is soft, feminine, willing to wear your top, willing to make you breakfast. But you are not the man that she
You're
wants
not
to
getting
do
breakfast
that
for
with.
the next 3 days, sir. You're not getting no breakfast for the next 3 days.
My overall question is
conditional breakfast. Conditional breakfast.
I will mute my mic because I don't think you guys are hearing my answers.
Wow.
Mr. S, Mr. S.
First of all,
This is hard to listen to.
absolutely.
God damn.
Because
I
here's
see
the
why
thing
they
about it.
give me some food too. Shit.
He said a whole lot of shit. And here's the crazy part about it. He never actually answered her question.
Correct.
Yo, dead ass. Like,
He
whoa.
ain't
Oh my
answered a
God.
lot of questions. The question was presented. He going to ask different questions. It was a lot, and I didn't want to do too much. So I was like, let me balance this out because I'm trolling a little bit already. So I'm already tilting the line between what's acceptable and what's not. So I've already been doing a little bit of trolling, and so I'm like, let me balance it out with some seriousness because I don't want to troll too much, right? But the nonsense that he says is remarkable. And the fact that there are women in the chat like, yeah, that's a real man. Mind blowing. But it's okay.
So wait a minute.
That
Here's
part
what's
not mind blowing.
with this, right? Because the girl who's talking right now, her name is Ani. She was once a featured panelist on my show. Me, her, my homeboy MH, and my homeboy Kiani. When I first started my show, after being on for several weeks, I had gathered them together and we were doing shows every week. And the same thing happened then and happened now. People can't take the fact that I have an intellectual standard, right? So, but here's the thing. Yesterday, she was in my chat for the first time. I hadn't seen her in forever. Couldn't believe it. And she said something, and I mentioned something she said, and she was like, no, I got it on video. Right? She said before, when we were talking about, you know, how men get cooperation from women. And what she specifically stated was, with her man, she cooperates because she don't want him to take the charge cards away. So it's not surprising to me that she even has this question that she's asking the guy about whether or not he believes that this sort of submission or cooperation is going to be afforded to guys who have a certain amount of money. It almost feels as if she's trying to say, I want you to say that since we know that you have a certain amount of money, so then I can, you know, justify my own thought, which is that it should take a certain amount of money for a person to get that kind of submission or cooperation. I'm not saying for sure that's what it is. I'm not painting a narrative, which is why I just used the words it almost seems like, right? Because what I said to her was like, oh, we know you, because she was talking about how she cooperates with her man, how she understands that he wants to spend time with her. She specifically stated those Home Depot and Menards and Lowe's type trips be the world for her man, and she understands that because he just want to hang with his lady. And I said, well, we know you cooperate because your man got the bag. And she was like, what bag? What bag you talking about, right? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, but you're the same one who said that you cooperate because you don't want him to take your cards away, right? So I have to find the video now. I'm looking for it right now to find the video right now so I can make sure I clip it and show it because I don't lie on people. You know what I'm saying? I just remember the shit that people say.
Yeah. How long was the show ago? How long was over a year?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a possibility she might have changed her position. I'm not saying she did, but it's a possibility. So we want to hear more.
But Aaron, this falls under that podcast. You got to accept that your memory better than everybody else's. No, I don't. I just got to accept that people are full of shit. And they intentionally don't want to remember the things that they have said, don't want to remember the things that they have done, to act as if they haven't actually changed their positions on anything, and they're standing fast on everything they've ever said before. And it's just not fucking true.
No,
right? And that's not an attack on her. It may sound like it, but I'm saying that's in general. That's not an attack on her. I'm saying if you have the understanding that you're only cooperating because you don't want to, let me not say only, right? But the thing that she specifically stated that if he says such and such and such and such, she accepts it and shuts up. I don't want him to take my charge cards away. Right? So what are we saying? As much as I don't like this nigga, right? Much as I want to punch him in his smug face, at the end of the day, the shit that he's saying out his mouth is exactly what women want to hear. I think it's exactly what the life that they want. It's the way that they want the world to look, although we know it's not fucking possible.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And that's why I said these men say these things and they can't, and these women get behind these guys. That's why I say rich men monopolize the game. They tell you they can't, they not gonna do it. I got a wife. I'm sorry. Like, and you be dreaming about a guy that you not getting. So, but it's fine. They're gonna learn it the hard way. I shout out to LeGarry. He says, showing some love. I appreciate you. I saw you holding me down over on Hamp Show. You know, I had to do a little bit of troll on there. Shout out to Raw B. Raw B says, don't say my name when I'm not in the room. Dang, I don't think I said that. But you cannot pull up on me. Your box is garbage. Oh, she ain't talking about me. And your attitude is trash. You have no wins. Go bathe. Dang. She said go bathe. Not go take a bath. Go bathe.
She said bathe, like sitting there for a
Yes,
while.
like
Damn.
basically you a child. Like go bathe. Go
Yikes.
bathe. Whoa. I don't know what's going on in that chat right now. LeGarrette says I'm
Bro,
showing
the
love.
chat is crazy, AO.
I'm not reading the chat. I'm not reading the chat because I'm trying to push through the content. But LeGarrette says showing love in both chats. I appreciate you. Thank you for holding the AOC down. Okay, we appreciate it. And we're gonna do what we do. Because I'm trying not to cook this guy. I'm trying to let y'all make your own assessments without me saying too many inflammatory things to kind of mirror. But I'm gonna still say some things. And I'm telling y'all now, he's full of it. This man is, in my opinion, he a liar. Y'all can take my abilities to assess things with y'all. I think he full of it right now. But it's cool. I'm not mad. I want to see how he completes his interaction with a woman. Because first he was talking to the men. Watch how he talks to the woman.
Mr. S, Mr. S,
go ahead.
Would you say that your wife is submissive? Would you describe her as
100%? How would I give the honor of marriage to a woman that's not submissive? Now, the word submissive.
Now, mind you, he contradicted himself, and I think he caught himself. Because remember, he asked about his wife. I wouldn't say she submitted to my, like he said that earlier. Now he said, why would I marry someone that's not submissive? You have to go back and watch those play-by-plays. But then I think he caught himself. So now he's saying there's layers to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think he caught himself.
Not submissive. Now, the word submissive is very loaded, especially in 2024. We need to change that word from submissive to cooperative.
Mm-hmm.
I met this girl when she was 27 years old. I'm 32. She was a lawyer when I met her. She's not a lawyer anymore. She helps me with admin work, with the finances behind the scenes. If you men want a submissive woman, you must give her a part-time job, officially. Now, if you work for... Go ahead, madam. Apologies for cutting you off. I don't like to cut off any girls. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. So it's safe to say that although your wife is submissive, she's not submissive all the time, because 3/4 of the time you do not get the cooperation that you require. So then you have to leave your home so that you can enforce your authority, despite the 1.2 million pound house and maybe your net income. Would you say that's correct?
Sometimes when a woman has her single friends in her ears, if her single friends are telling her to leave me alone, and I know that is what she's hearing, because that's not the woman that I met and I'm married. When women talk, men should leave the house. whether it's her house, my house, her dad's house. We must understand one thing. This is a lifelong relationship. We will have our ups and downs. There has been times where allegedly here now, we're not saying it has happened, that me and my secretary, we had a little fling, allegedly. Now, she left my house, and I had to go to her father and to her mother's house and to plead my case. Nothing happened, allegedly. So we must do one thing. We must remove the Hollywood notion of our relationships. We must understand that we are humans. She's a human being. I am a human being. We will have our urges. The moment that she deals with another man that is verified and that is true, she shall be divorced.
Mr. S, would you mind making your answers a little bit more? I think it's me, maybe, because
No, he talks slow and he
the
talks
military
all
in me. Would you mind making your answers more like direct and succinct? Because I'm having a hard time determining if you're saying that yes, your wife is submissive, but there are times when she chooses not to, and then in order to get the corporation you need, you do have to enforce it by leaving the home, despite the money that you say is one of the authority requirements or criteria.
My senses are telling me one thing, but I don't want to tell you what my senses are telling me.
So she asked him a question. He dodged it and said, "My senses are telling me one thing, but I don't want to answer the question." It's crazy to me. That's crazy, right? What type of masculine man just cannot stop and answer a direct question? Now, I understand sometimes we all might need to dodge, but not him. He's Mr. Masculine Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is freaking crazy. This is crazy. But this is the one that they was heralded as a hero. You know, Hamp was like, he got a lot of support in the chat. Yeah. Why they support this nonsense, I cannot explain. He did not answer her question. He did not answer her question. And once again, he dodged it. But these are the leaders.
I don't want to tell you what my senses are telling me.
What
my
are your
senses are telling me that you are still single, you don't have a husband, so you don't understand. I want to tell you
what your senses
are telling me. My senses are telling me that you are still single, you don't have a husband, so you don't understand. Am I right?
You are incorrect. I am a wife and I am a submissive wife, so that's why I don't understand what you're saying. And my husband does not make 6 figures.
Ooh. You ever had egg on your face? You ever walked in somewhere like, hey, all y'all listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Make 150,000 after tax. Women gonna submit. Then you get to be able to speak and do what you say. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to deal with women. Okay, if a woman not acting right, leave the house. Now let me speak. And he kept saying, I love Ebony Williams, right, Lee? I love Ebony. Supposedly, Ebony, I guess, means black woman. I don't know what it means, but it seemingly so. That's what he's projecting. Here, said black woman comes and he says, well, my spidey senses are tingling that you single and ain't got a man. And she goes, no, I'm actually the woman that destroys all your criteria that you said. It says, I'm a submissive woman. I do as my husband says, and he don't make that much money. Checkmate. That's what just occurred.
But I guess
the masculine man.
I guess I don't understand.
That's him. There's no way a woman like you can't understand a masculine man. Like, that's him.
Hold on.
Masculine man. Hey,
I just have I got a question real quick. I got a question for Mr. S. Mr. S, what is your opinion on American men in general?
American men are robust. They're industrious. They work hard. They earn money the good way. They are men of honor. When anyone invades the land of America, they are willing to fight till death. And we must respect that. They may have issues with American women, but we must understand when push comes to shove, all American men will die for their land. And that's one thing the world respects. The world may not respect the American woman, or the world loves an American man. Hence why you get all the love in the world when you leave it.
Yeah, I've been to the UK. That's actually pretty true, dude.
Trigger, come on, Trigger. He was drowning. Okay, Robbie says selling stale box and getting it returned to sender. What the heck? What?
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes. I might have to catch up in the chat. Swisher Sweat TV says F the show, call Thanos and tell him to help Floor. Yo, okay.
Yeah, they swinging on Flora in the chat, man. They straight swinging on her, bro. I don't know why people talk shit when they shit done happen to them. That's my thing, man. She just yeah. Just leave that shit alone, man.
Look, I've been trying to like focus on the show, so I ain't been looking too heavy in the chat.
It's not your chat, it's cheeky chat, bro. They going crazy.
Oh, that's probably why I can't even see it. Okay.
Yeah,
hey, my chat is chilled and cool. Even better. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why they act like, because in my chat, they could get banned. they act up in my chat, somebody gonna send that money and ban them for the night. So that's why. Right. But they don't know it's loopholes in the AOC show.
It's just smoke out here, man. It's just smoke, man. People can't let shit go. People want to hold people to things they said. So it's just smoke, man. It's always gonna be smoke until somebody get punched in the mouth, man. I think that's just the case. Hey, yo, throw the horses up in the chat while y'all at it, man. Y'all love talk about this horse stuff. Y'all obsessed. Throw some horses up, man. Get it off your chest and stop saying I said something about Aaron. I never did. I said something about Fat Kelly because he said something about me. Okay, that's how it went down. That's it, man. That's all. That's it, bro. Yeah, there we go. Shout out to Darrell. Throw the horses in the chat, man. Yeah, I said it.
You in a different chat. All right. Granville says Flora will buck the whole YouTube, but won't give your boy the brain. Shaking my yo, y'all gotta chill in the chat.
It's beef, man. It's beef. Hey, yo, tell Fat Kelly when I see him, it's on.
All right, man. Y'all wildin', man. I'm not about to flip over the cheeky chat because I don't even know if I want to see what's going on.
Throw the horses up, baby.
I don't know if I want to see what's going on over there. What the heck, yo? They wow.
They wildin'.
Jeez, man. I don't know, man. Listening to the masculine man on cam or watching the chat go crazy, I don't know what to tell y'all.
But this dude a bitch, bro. Look at this dude. He's small as hell, bro. I could come in his room and overpower him like he a woman.
Yeah,
bro, this dude a weirdo. That's why nobody want to hear about this dude, bro. Like this, the dudes I be talking about. This dude ain't got no muscle mass. Talking about some, I got women submitting. Get the fuck out of here. While you there, she deep throating something right now. Right now, while you sitting there taking 3 days off, she deep throating.
I don't believe that man for a second. Okay,
I don't believe him either, bro.
I just want to put it in your mouth. Yo, what is wrong with this chat? Like my chat is chill, man. Shout out to my chat. They believe in nonviolence.
We need to do a show about the chat.
I'm not. You could do a show. Chris says rock mouth jaws is crazy. Finna jag some. What is y'all doing over there, man? I don't know what's going on.
They squabbling.
Excuse me.
You're
Aaron. I hate to be super disruptive. May I please have the Summer Jam screen just for a moment?
Absolutely.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Speaking as a sub contractor for the GBG delegation, Flora, big gums, wide eye, drifting eye, hoe ass, douchebag, bitch bag, Flora. Like, you've been running your fucking mouth forever in a goddamn year, but you don't never want to click no link, and you don't never have anything to say for face to face. So let's just talk about it real fucking quick. You got fucked by a high value man as a tax write off for some Chinese food on a motherfucking yacht, not a yacht. Okay? Your pussy's trash. That's why he did not fucking keep you. Keep his fucking name out of your mouth and keep everybody else's name out of your fucking mouth too. You just want clout. You came to YouTube telling everybody your business because you thought the fuck that you was going to eat, and you didn't eat off of him. You just made yourself look like a hoe, and you made him look like that fucking nigga. And they were mad because he fucked you because you're bottom of the barrel piece of shit, rot gut, no good, nothing ass, hoe ass bitch. Stop talking about people, especially when they're not in the room, because the butterflies bring the shit back. And I am that bitch that will come up here on the video screens and fucking eat off your motherfucking name. Bitch, go get your eyes fixed. Stop living like a whole vagabond bum. Bitch, go get a camera. Get your StreamYard shit together. Get your microphone together. And just stop fucking with people, B. Like, nobody really fucks with you for real. And you're delayed because you keep going to spaces where people don't fucking like you just to get fucking abused. Now, if you got anything else to say, bitch, the next time I go live, my link is going to be pinned. Click the fucking link, bitch. Thank you, Aaron.
God damn. Laura, you popping up? What's up? Damn.
Okay, what the hell I just missed?
Apparently,
hit with a body blow.
It's going down in the chat. The chat gang is going crazy. Okay.
Yeah, the beef is up.
I'm not really following it because it's more in cheeky chat right now. So I can't really get a gripe of it, but if it was in my chat, we would know what's going on. Because
Cheeky channel is live right now too.
Yeah.
Go over there. Go over there real quick, Beans. Go check out that chat.
Just came back and ain't nobody on the panel. What the fuck?
Because that guy was so fucking boring. I mean, like we listening to that shit. I'd rather hear Aaron just talk by himself. I'll sit there and listen. I gotta hear this dude talking at super slow speed, bro.
This is what they were supporting, bro. This is what I was getting dragged over there
in that man's house and take everything he owned, bro.
Yeah, he was wilding, bro. It was wild over there.
Dude looked like he 125 pounds, soaking wet, bro. Come on, man. That's why we gotta meet up, bro. That's why dudes gotta meet up and have these conversations face to face. Everybody gonna be quiet. Only people gonna be talking is me and Beans. Me and Beans, the only one still gonna be barking. Everybody else gonna be quiet as church mouth.
Podcast. Why you got the people going crazy in the chat like that, bro? That's crazy, son.
Who the fuck into it?
Damn, podcast. Like, what the fuck you did like that, podcast?
Everybody going at it. Son.
Nigga, what the fuck you said my name?
Podcast started all this shit.
Yeah. I just you must be out your mind. I wasn't even here. I was eating my pizza. What the fuck happened?
Lies, dog.
I just seen Raw B jump down. Do I need to rewind it?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Raw B just do what Raw B does. Apparently, somebody was saying something about her, so she addressed it. That's normal.
Flora being a hoe on YouTube with a blew out pussy.
Oh my Lord Jesus! God damn.
You know, I'm gonna pull a ham.
All right, my bad.
Y'all want to extend the show? Y'all want to extend the show?
Don't end the show. Don't end the show. Don't end the show. My bad.
What are we doing, man?
Flora, call me.
Oh Lord. Oh my! I should have listened to Cheeky. Cheeky said, "No, hey, we're gonna
Flora. Just remember.
Boy.
Kobe.
Oh, I wish he was in person.
Kobe went fifth. Flora. Kobe went fifth. I have no problem going fifth. I don't have no problem.
I love the fight, Ashton. I love the fight. Come to Miami and see. I got a boxing ring. Even though we jumping you,
not even impressive.
Even though we jumping you soon after.
Raw B and Flora.
Even though we jumping you soon as we get the boxing match over, we jumping you after that. So it is what it is, bro. Y'all gotta stop.
Raw B is from New York. That's not a fact.
I never. Yeah, it's not. It's no. I don't know why. I don't know why she going against.
All right, so we back. We back to this. This might be risky. Who is this? Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat nigga.
Yo, Tony Golden. I saw how you look. We saw you on Fatty. Oh my God.
Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat.
I'm not arguing with these weirdo ass niggas in the chat.
Listen.
Damn, son, they going after you, Natalie?
We saw you, Tony Golden. We saw how remember when Tony Golden popped up on oh my god, this dude look weird as hell, bro. Don't ever say nothing to me again, Tony, bro.
Why y'all always
matter of
argue
fact,
with
I'm about to block you
why
right
y'all
now,
always
bro.
argue
I
with the
saw
sniper?
you.
Why y'all pick the snipers to argue with? See, I get it, but y'all always pick them. Those you gotta let those slide and pick on the other ones that don't never, you know what I mean? Don't ever say, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, people coming
That
at me.
nigga Lee said if you hit, you hit,
nice
dog.
charm. Throw the horses up, fam. Throw the horses up. Yes, I like
That's
that.
crazy. They still throwing horses up, nigga.
No, they obsessed. They obsessed. Like that's all they got against me, bro. They obsessed, so I love it. Throw it up, my boy. Throw it up. Just make sure you throw them. Just make sure you throw them baby bottles up next to Fat Kelly, because he the one talking about marrying 12-year-old girls.
Going
So you make
crazy.
sure you do that. You do that as well. Because I said that, but I ain't say nothing about no little kids though.
Aaron, I'm gonna just say this. Jalen over there acting a donkey right now. Jalen.
It's turned up.
I would never say nothing about no little
Look, don't
kids.
let it Jalen over there acting a donkey, nigga. Jesus.
Bro, for now on, your name Fat Kelly, bro. And when I go on Hamp Show, I'm violating you. I'm violating you, and I'm gonna keep recording it and letting them hear it and letting them hear it and letting them hear it. Since you want to keep with this horse joke, throw them up, my boy. Throw them up. But yo, Fat Kelly, wasn't you the one saying you wish you looked like me? Wasn't you the one saying you wish your hair was like mine? You a hater, bro. You just a hater. Throw the horses up. Facts. Just know I told every dude I ride with, Fat Kelly, I told every dude I ride bikes with, I showed them all your picture and I told them, yeah, this dude, yeah, I ain't gonna say it on his channel, but come to Miami.
What?
I told them all, Fat Kelly. I told them all, and I promise you, if you come to Miami, I promise you ain't making it out. I promise you ain't making it out.
Hey, we get back to the show because I actually just woke
The
up.
show ain't nothing at this point. We was hearing some bozo speak about some weird shit about him, some weird shit.
Yeah, I
Let's
want
talk
to hear the
about
Dr.
Fat
Seuss
Kelly.
nigga guy. Ain't that nigga from Britain or something? British or some shit?
I think he's from the UK talking that talk.
Fatty was saying he want to look like me. He want his hair to look
I
like
blame
mine.
Mr. Grumman on podcast.
That was
His
the same
podcast,
dude.
bro.
Hey, yo, bro,
Shout
come
out to
on,
Five
man.
Mob.
Yo, Fat Kelly, come to Miami, bro. Come to Miami. I ain't no Zoe. I don't need to be a Zoe. Come to Miami. Come to Miami and post up. That's all I want you to do. We ain't gonna
Job
talk
was
no
right.
more.
We got to get back. Mr. S is almost done. Other dude about to talk. I want to talk about him anyway.
Niggas gonna slide on you.
Oh my gosh.
Your name down bad in Miami.
Okay.
Showed everybody your picture. And I showed him the clip of you saying that. And you said something about your sister. I was on the panel, bro. Dudes asked him, hey yo, so if your sister was trying to mess with a video there, what would you do? What did he say? He said he'd tell his sister to what? Sit on that? Yeah. That's what he said through the weirdo. Yeah, I showed everybody about that. Come to Miami, bro. I promise you I'm gonna steam your dumb ass, bro. And I'm happy you 6'3". I'm happy you 6'3", so when I steam you, I could claim self-defense.
I've never seen so much anger on freaking YouTube in my life. I don't get it. So yeah.
He said he wanted to look like me.
Nope. Guys, I guess we're gonna reach the conclusion of today's show. Cause I'm not doing this right now.
Huh?
Okay?
You gonna end the show?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, me and Cheeky done. We ain't. This wasn't part of the show. It wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they should have kept that in the chat. Nobody should have messed up the show. But you still had a good show. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into it. So come on, in the show, we about to get into it.
Oh, y'all about to turn up or something?
We about to back chat gang about to go up. We about to go up.
I'm about to chill, man. Listen, thank you for everybody that supported the show today. Shout out to Hamp. Shout out to the crew over there. Dope show. We turned it up, had a lot of fun. These other weird, Cheeky saved that one guy from. He saved him. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting the show as always. We're gonna get up out of here because I don't know where this is about to go. So until next time, Aaron don't end. We just getting started. Jalen, look, I tell you what I can do.
Y'all could come to the Sherelle show and we could let the chat come on the panel.
y'all
Look,
want,
I ain't monetized. I ain't
not-
gonna get demonetized.
I'm not gonna tank up the AOC show. Me and Cheeky run the show.
It's
If y'all want me to
classy
start
over here.
a separate stream, and y'all want me to
Keep it
open the
classy over
navigation,
here. Twin,
that's
you the
different.
classy one. You the classy one.
Oh, I have no problem. I have
classy.
no problem. Look, I have no problem.
You classy.
None at all. No problem facilitating the nonsense if y'all want to do it. It's just not going to be on AOC, okay? Because it's not what Cheeky.
Yeah, that's
I don't have a problem with it. It's not what I prefer, but I can manage anything, all right? But listen, if y'all want me to start a stream myself so y'all can get this nonsense out y'all system, no problem. It's no problem at all. That's what I do. But for AOC,
give us 10 minutes. We're gonna think about it.
I don't know. As somebody look, we'll see. I'ma chill. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Look, AOC, we gonna sign up out of here. We gonna get up out of here.
Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Hire some help. Get rid of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Hire some help. Sick of these niggas. Hire some help. Hire some help. Sick of these niggas. Hire some help. Sick of these niggas. Ready. Sick of these niggas. Ready. Mindful. Sick of these niggas. Ready. Sick of these niggas. Ready. Sick of these niggas. Ready. Sick of these niggas. It is what it is, yeah. Sick of these niggas. I'm your brother shit. Sick of these niggas. It's too late for all that. Sick of these niggas. Hire some help. Sick of these niggas. Hire some help. It is what it is, yeah. Mindful.